4 kind of focuses or something. You're not really sure what they are. They're arcane in nature, and they're emanating some kind of frost. And he has a scepter as well that's emanating some kind of a steam or a frost. You're not sure what you think they're related. All of you can see this. The blue stream of fluid is, as I mentioned, it's kind of like a plasma type stuff. You don't know if it's harmful or not, but it is part of the instability of material around the rift, which you believe is beyond the door in front of you. I think the last thing to mention is...
Is that the blue river, sorry, in the middle of the room?
That's not the rift, but that you believe that's an instability of the materials.
So that's not like what I thought. There's that a drop there?
There is a drop there,
just,
but you don't know what's beyond it. It's you can't see through the mist, so to speak. You don't know how far that goes down or what it is, or if that's harmful. And the last thing to note is, before you guys enter this area, Joseph did notice on all the hills in the this is like an area of like many paladin tombs. He saw in the distance many undead approaching this area as if they're drawn to this area, like hordes and hordes of them in the far distance, like a mile or so away, kilometers away. So that's the last
Remind me, did the doors seal behind us?
The doors are not sealed. There are 3. I'll drag and show you. There are 3 paths up, and they lead to this area. You know that there's probably about a half hour before necrotic storms pass by as well.
Yeah.
It is approaching night.
So dead.
It is it's like late afternoon, evening, in game.
Yeah.
And it is Golazar's move.
I was thinking of behind us though, like this one.
This one is currently open. You have 4 living horses. They're in like healthy condition. This you can close if you want to, but it's currently open.
Yeah.
There's a latch from the inside. It's like a stone door reinforced by iron.
Yeah.
You see that this door on the right here
is
completely broken down, so there's no door on that one. And this one is a gate. You're not sure if it's locked or not. You can't recall, but there's a gate there. That's the situation.
Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter.
And yeah, it's kind of what's happening right now. You believe that Golazar is hasted. You all kind of see him kind of blurring and moving ever so slightly, as if he's moving at hyperspeed. But anyway, how is everybody? Just before we begin, I guess. Everyone doing okay?
Doing quite alright.
Yeah, I'm good. Surprise D&D session's always fun.
Yeah, I know you didn't get the message. Oh well, but here we are. And I have some juicy content for a session coming up too. We can always schedule that. I doubt we'll get through everything in one session. So let's get to it. Let's get cracking.
So we're in initiative order now, aren't I? So I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I can't like get any equipment or equipped or anything.
Correct. So I have, so equipping is pretty quick in 5e. And I haven't changed the initiative order since last time. I actually kept it up the whole time.
I'm not in it because...
okay, shit. So I'll just add you then.
Yep.
I guess select your character and roll. Either way, it is Golazar's move though. Okay, yours is...
what did I write for rolling initiative? Right up there, right?
It's on your character sheet. Yeah, you just put it on your character sheet.
Let's open it up there.
There we go. Turn off the Roll20 music. Ev, is your mic coming through?
I believe so, yeah.
Cool, there you are.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool.
You feeling better now? I know you weren't well last time.
Let me put this in ascending. Sorry, descending.
I got sleep.
Yep.
That's
so Golazar is the lowest one, so he was going to play next, right? Or he's going to play next.
Yeah, everyone kind of did some things. For example, Pretty Geek moved forward. Lorian attempted to shoot a fireball. Jinyo did a backflip in the room, asserted his dominance and started moving forward. Gala moved behind this focus over here.
I burned bones.
Joseph, I think, just like walked out in the open. Rohal moved behind Falmanar to use him as a meat shield. And Yvonne is behind here. And yes, burnt several bones indeed. Okay, so...
Joseph is there with 2 fucking hand crossbows in his arms trying to shoot at Golazar.
We shall
Also
begin.
left his... Yes.
First things first. Everyone can make an Arcana roll on this spell with these casting. So much Arcana in my campaign, especially with these damn wizards.
Can somebody roll for me because I'm out smoking at the moment? Is that alright? I'll be back in
Ooh,
shortly.
16.
Wait, what are we rolling? Arcana?
Yes, Arcana. Okay.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay.
19.
This is a spell that Larian is not even familiar with, but Rohal will be familiar with. He has heard of it before. Force Cage has been cast around Fridgeek. Also partially to not outright kill Chris's character, but keep him on lockdown for a while. That's a spell that does not require concentration and keeps him literally locked in by a cage of force for like an hour. So he's handled. And next, yeah,
Lorian.
I'm only gonna have him do that at the moment, even though he's hasted. So now it's Lorian's move. She rolled a 21 initiative, which is exceptional.
Fireball.
Yeah, I guess I.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fucking good.
You got it right. Oh.
Yeah.
So that's 150 feet. That's perfectly fine. Each square represents 5 feet. So this guy, Golazar, has evasion, which means he's still going to take damage, but let's see. Instead of having it, so he's going to take...
And I'm
If he
gonna
gets the
cast
save, he
it
doesn't take
in the
any.
hopes that it'll hit some of these bones here too, by the way.
The bones
So
around
if
him?
I'm-
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I remember correctly, evasion is if he gets the save, he gets half.
So
wait,
he
no,
rolled
motherfucker.
a 22, which means... Let's see here.
He
He
doesn't get
succeeded it,
anything,
which
I
means he
think.
takes none because he has evasion.
Yeah. and
However,
if he
these
was there,
bones
he
these
was-
bones are actually on fire at the moment.
Oh, yes. That.
Okay.
That's a nice picture.
Bird Geek is going to make... I don't know if anybody has his character sheet up. If not, I'll pull it up. See here. Bird Geek. Here we go. He's going to make also an arcane roll for something else. He will only have 13, so he doesn't have any information to share with you all. Moving on to Rohal's turn.
Sorry, I sort of spaced out right there. Did everyone, like, I would assume I shared this information, but I suppose I'll express that I share the information knowing what it was that happened here.
Sure, you can just yell that
Yes.
he's trapped in a
Yeah,
force
he's trapped.
cage
Yeah.
for an hour.
Fucking that's crazy.
It's a great DM
And
tool
if-
for characters who are absent, players who are absent.
Right? And that would have been hilarious if I would use my freedom of movement there.
Yeah.
Just if I was a little bit closer to him. But I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna move here, which is like all my movement. Touch yo butt. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh?
Ginny yo. Hold up. It is suddenly you sense that everything just slows down. You don't know what's going on. And you are hasted.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
Joseph's
so
quite next, I
basically,
think.
yeah, I'm gonna share that one with you. But yeah, you can go ahead and
Good.
continue.
Nice.
Um,
Haste is always good in combat. It's like
no,
one of the best
I
spells
don't-
now.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't remember how I did it. I do remember attacking with both my hand crossbows in one action. Was it that I used one of my actions to attack and then use? Was it my?
You have a
cunning
bonus action.
Yeah,
No, you
bonus
should have a-
action to use it.
Don't you have ambidextrous? Is it? That's a feat or something.
I have cunning action and fast hand.
If it's a light weapon in your secondary hand, I don't think you get a disadvantage. I don't think you get your proficiency on it though. I think that's how that works if you use bonus.
You can use
attack.
a bonus action granted by a cunning action to make a sleight of hand check. Use your thieves tools to disrupt or open a lock, or take the use an object action. can't remember how the fuck it worked. Hold on.
What were you gonna do? Sorry.
I think shoot with 2 hand crossbows.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
can just shoot with both of them. Just use it twice.
Okay. I'll just shoot with both of my hand crossbows at Golazar then. I have to roll disadvantage because One-Eyed Joe.
One-Eyed Joe. Are you actually wearing an eye patch right now? Because I know you can see a little bit in your left eye.
I cannot. It's something that you cannot see. Like you can only distinguish light and dark from it. You can't see any images.
Yeah, that's going to be a
This is
disadvantage
great.
for range attack. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it's still disadvantage. Wait, how far away is he? Hold on.
Good question. 60.
66.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
about right.
within? Wait, how far? What was the range of the fucking? Anyway, shoot once.
Oh, wow. Those are actually nice hits, man.
Dang.
With a disadvantage, you got a 20.
That's one. And I'm
That's
going
crazy.
to. Oh goddamn! And then the other one. Yeah, 13.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that
still
22,
okay.
22 would have hit, though. But yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that eye, that roleplay choice, I gotta
I
hand
don't
it to you.
care.
It takes some balls to take a roleplay choice that is detrimental to your character. So, I tip my hat to you. Okay.
If you got a nat 20, that would both of them would hit, no, automatically.
I mean, I rolled
I rolled
one and then I rolled two.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't get a nat 20. That's what I mean. It's
Okay,
just
so
more
I
of a,
will roll. So I will
DM
roll
choice.
the damage to wait. Oh no, it has the fucking damage there, right? Okay, yeah,
So-
4 piercing.
So Golazar, yeah, I marked it. So Golazar, he's based on a creature type, which I can tell you about later, but not during the fight, so I like to keep it a mystery, who has legendary actions. He's using several of them to do
Right.
something in the middle of someone else's move before Ivan goes. And he is raising the burning pile of bones that Rollhall set on fire.
Oh,
Da, da.
God damn.
Sweet. Look at that motherfucker.
And it is charging Ivan. Yeah. Creature, I'm gonna just have go before Ivan every time now. So this thing is essentially surprise attacking her. Let me pull up
And
character sheet.
can you notice like any damage?
Yeah, it's already taken damage because you preemptively hurt it. It's actually
Yeah.
taking 2 attacks on her. Has a multi-attack ability.
All right.
Oh man. Okay. Okay, she's slammed for 9 damage. The second one doesn't harm her. She's already at 29 hit points of her total 38. Yep. Okay. It's Yvonne's move. She attempts to run from it, which unfortunately is going to give the creature 1 attack of opportunity. But she doesn't want to stay there.
Doesn't Yvonne have? Oh, never mind.
Which ability?
disengage.
Bonus action
Yes,
disengage.
you're right, absolutely. She uses disengage, and she backs up over here. And then she is going to use, she doesn't have a crossbow. Look at that. I thought she did. She's going to throw one of her daggers at it. Wow, 23 to hit, and 5 damage to it. Okay. Now it is Gallows' turn. I need to mark that damage really quickly, though.
I got fucked on initiative on this one, didn't I?
Gallo is going to try to shoot a grounding arrow at this one. The halfling is making noise. Where is my Gallo? Oh my god, I have so many character sheets open. Holy shit. Okay, I'm playing Gallo now. One second. Gallo! God damn. Oh, I had him pulled up already. Okay, here we go. Alright, so that successfully pins this creature for a round. Now we're on Falminar's turn. Goddamn, another NPC. So Falminar's actually gonna try to hit this one because he's right by it. Does anybody want to control
Sounds
Falmer?
appropriate.
Would that'd be cool?
No, thank you.
Ev, are you overwhelmed by
sure,
controlling too?
I'll do Almanar. Is it his turn now?
Yeah. You can have him do whatever you want. He was standing about 5 feet to the right there.
Well, he's definitely
Go
come
for it.
in and wail on this. All right. I don't know how many attacks a
2.
fighter of his.
Just do 2 for now. I think it's 2. It should be 2 the same. Do you know what weapon he's using off the top of your head?
I think the one-handed battle axe,
Cool. Alright.
which for some reason does more. It kind of does more than the two-handed, actually, by chance anyway, because there's a guaranteed 6 points instead of a guaranteed.
Right.
Didn't he get a radiant weapon? Or who was that?
I don't
Can
know.
we find some radiant weapon for someone?
We found more than one. Jinyo definitely has a sword of radiance. I don't remember. I think it's all a long sword. Or
I have a long sword.
Okay.
I have a long sword of Lathander.
Nice.
Okay. Whatever. Let's continue. 13.
The second attack hits. The first one does not.
23. Oh wait, no wait, that's
No, it's a 13 and a
16
16.
and 16.
Which is like kinda
7
low for him.
points.
That's a bit weird. Oh, he had +7 on both of them. He must have rolled pretty low. But yeah, the second one does slash it. Alright. Does Falmanar want to move away? If he moves away, he'll have an attack of opportunity on him. So I doubt he wants to move away.
No.
Okay. Jinyo, your play.
Right, what does haste do? Does it give me more movement?
Twice
A
amount of
lot
movement,
more
and I
movement,
think an
double.
additional action, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, this one.
I
here
tried
is alive.
sending it, but I didn't have it prepared in there. I thought I did.
That one there's alive, isn't it?
It is alive, yes.
Are these?
It is a big fatty. Those are not alive. Those are just shambling. They're
Okay.
just
Well,
like big piles of.
how much,
this is-
so
this is-
how
this
much
is that
movement do
thing.
I get?
You'll get
Right.
up to 60.
So
And you don't have to use it all in one go, as you know.
1, 2.
Also, you get bonus 2 on AC and advantage on dexterity saving throws. One additional action. That action can only be used to take an attack.
So I'm gonna go there, which puts me. I don't know. It's obviously up to you, Steve. 5 feet away from Balmanar, behind the monster, meaning I can use my rakish audacity to attack him.
So you can do that, but there's a 5-foot space on both sides of the monster. But you will have an advantage of your AC if he has an attack of opportunity on you.
So this rakish audacity means that if you also gain an additional way to use your sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack to roll. Use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. All the other rules for sneak attacks still apply to you.
But you can do that from here, I think, and it'll still
From-
apply. And
from
that way
there?
yeah, and that way you won't have him try to hit you when you go past him.
All right.
So that's what I recommend.
But on the other hand, he could fling you down in
Yes, that is a dangerous spot.
the.
Can I do it?
So,
But you can also probably
Yeah.
use disengage and back away after your attack. You still have leftover.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I do it from
I
this
mean,
side?
you can use
Yeah, you
the
can do that,
haste action as a disengage, but you can walk into the wall. Yeah, I'd say that's better.
That's
Try
what's
and get
fine.
as many attacks as I possibly can.
Sounds good.
So I'll use my short sword of Lythander with rakish audacity. So I click the short sword, don't I?
Yeah.
First, or the long sword, sorry. And then do I click rakish audacity?
First one smashes down on the bones, but you do not see the bones crack. Are you doing one attack or 2 attacks?
2. I think.
so-
Hold on.
Roll it again and see what the second one gets.
Wait, didn't you? Do you get how
So
many? How many
if I-
attacks do you get?
Get my sneak attack. Let me have a look.
Because if he's in a disadvantage, don't you get an extra sneak attack? Like, don't you get an extra one as a rogue?
No,
So with
so
haste,
if
you
I-
get 3.
No, if I attack somebody with the sneak attack, right, I can only do my extra damage on them, so I hit them. So
Okay, gotcha.
So I
So
think
I can
he,
attack
I
it.
think he'll get a second attack, but it'll be a normal attack. I think only the first time it can be a sneak. You know what I'm saying?
well, it says the as
But
long
if
as
it's advantage,
Yeah, he can
You didn't
definitely.
do advantage.
He can try to roll again.
Oh,
Absolutely,
okay.
for
I'll roll
advantage.
again for advantage.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
There.
that's a super good hit. In fact, that should be a critical. Should be a
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah, it's a
So
net
you're
20.
gonna have to multiply
20%.
the sneak attack damage for that. So it's gonna be an extra 1d6. Is that per level?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
take a look here.
1d6.
What is that per level?
So,
It might be per level. As you gain levels. Oh no. So you get. What level are you? You're level 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4d6, and then for
But he's
critical,
gonna
is that-
gonna attack. He's gonna attack one more time as well.
Well, first
Hold
let's
on,
calculate.
let's
Let's
do
calculate the
this.
sneak attack and damage first.
Yeah.
So first he's gonna. I'll click it for you. First it's gonna be 11 plus. You're gonna do. I'll roll for you for the
Alright.
the sneak attack. It's gonna be 46. Man, finally getting some rogue damage in here. Okay, so that's already.
Yeah.
So on that hit, that's already 26 damage. And I think you have to multiply it for a critical, because it's a critical sneak, right? So
Yeah.
I always forget how the critical works. So
I've got
critical,
some more attacks after this one as well, I think. With the haste.
So with the critical, was it a critical? It was a critical. It was a 20.
Yeah.
And it's radiant damage.
Shit, how does
Let's
critical
see
work with a
here.
rogue here? I always forget that shit. Not specific, I think. Critical damage. Well, it's gonna be a lot of damage, I'll tell you that much.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, wait.
It's not times 2.
Does rogue sneak attack double on crit? And the person asks, and then it says in answer, yes, that is literally the example of a critical hit in the given basic rules.
Okay, so
For
that's gonna be
example, if
52
you
damage.
score a critical hit with a dagger, D2, sorry, 2d4 of damage, rather than 1d4, and then you add relevant ability modifiers. If the attack involves other damage dice, such as from the rogue sneak attack feature, you roll those dice twice as well. So you don't double the damage, you just double the die. You roll the die again.
Which die? Oh, the final die.
The damage,
Okay,
basically,
so I'll just roll it for him.
as I understood that. Anyway,
But he doesn't roll the 4d6 again, does he?
No, you just double the damage. I would assume.
you just you double the 4d6. Yeah, exactly. You quote unquote double it by rolling it again.
Okay, I just did that. So you're gonna get 11 plus 15 plus 13. You just did 39 damage to this thing.
Nice.
That's how
That's a
nice.
bloody, yeah.
And you have one more
Nice.
attack that is advantage because of the dual setup.
So I guess I'll attack
Oh my
again
god, you guys are doing some serious damage. Holy
Yep.
shit.
for 15 to hit.
Yeah, you need to do a double because of
Oh.
advantage.
15 barely.
Yeah,
hits
15
it.
to hit. Barely hits.
Barely
But
hits.
it does hit it.
Does that count
But that's
for
four.
my?
That's 4. No, that's
That
not
also
sneak attack.
count. It
That's
is
not
though,
sneak.
because am I right? From my understanding, I'm not going to rules lawyer it, but
Oh yeah, let me make sure.
you also gain an additional way to use your sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against the creature if you're within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. All the other rules of sneak attack still apply to you.
Oh, okay then.
Let me
So that's
hold on.
46. I'm gonna roll it for you. Wow, Swashbuckler is awesome. Swashbuckler is awesome.
Yeah.
So you're getting a bonus. Is this advantage? Sorry, not advantage. It's not a crit this time. So it's gonna be 19 damage. So that's
Yep.
that's phenomenal.
And then do I still have my bonus action?
That was a bonus action. That attack.
That was your bonus action. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. You
Cool.
have a bonus action. That was your second full action from haste. You have a bonus
so
action.
I can attack with
Alright.
my dagger now if I should I or
So it
should I
depends.
back away?
The longsword, that's a one-handed weapon in the right hand, right? So then, if you have your dagger in left hand, then yeah, you can attack with your dagger.
Does the longsword? Do we calculate the radiant damage?
Let me take a look.
because that's gonna be.
So it might be
I mean,
dead.
it looks quite very undead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna roll 2d6 for you, because we will calculate that. That's gonna be a total of 6 more. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
I
officially the
guess
DPSer of the team, 100%.
I'll quickly use my dagger in.
Yeah,
Another-
definitely. That's a 1d4.
another-
Roll it. 18 hits. 18 hits. That's 6 more damage. Dude,
Another 6. Okay.
let me calculate how much damage you just
Actually,
did. Hold
wait. He needs to do it twice because he has. Doesn't he have advantage still?
From haste.
If he gets a critical hit again. I mean, you never know, right?
You just did 69 damage.
Oh.
Wait, if you need to roll once more, just the dagger. If you get on that 20 on that one, yeah, okay, you didn't. There we go. That's a good start.
Yeah.
How's the creature feeling? I wonder.
You see several of the bones fly off, and it was already charred, and it's still partially flaming from the initial attack.
Can I do
so-
a back? Can I do a backflip?
Wait, I'm sorry. He gets another dagger attack?
No, because of its
No.
got advantage from haste apparently. So.
I mean, you got lots of extra movement and whatnot. So I mean, you also, I mean, if you do any kind of saving throw that requires dexterity, you have advantage on that.
But if I move away from him, he's going to get attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but you have dexterity, so you get
so
2+ bonus AC
Yeah.
and dexterity saving throws. You get advantage on. So even if he tries to hit you, you'll likely just get away anyway.
but if you had your bonus action, you'd be able to use it for disengage, but you don't have it, so you just have to rely on the
okay.
fact that your AC is boosted from
Dexterous.
speed. Yeah. So what is your AC, and do you want to move away?
My AC will be 18, and I'm just
Okay.
thinking about moving
pretty
like to there.
Go for it
Just
if you want to. I mean, I'll roll and see if it
Yeah,
hits or
fuck
not.
it. I'll do that. I'll move there.
Okay. Let's see here.
Please don't hit me for like. I don't have a lot of health.
He's going for a slight
So-
attack. It was a 15, so you are good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
He just misses it.
How long does the haste last?
Neo, like,
How long does this go for? Is it
At least
10
five.
minutes? Is it?
no, 1 minute. But I mean,
1
since
minute.
it's 6 seconds,
6
you
rounds.
know.
6 seconds a turn.
I mean 10 rounds. Sorry, 10 rounds.
Yeah.
It is now
That's it.
Golazar's move. Golazar is going to do 2 things. He is going to
Force cage me.
Harder, Daddy.
he
Well, then my second plan comes in here.
Okay.
That would fuck him over royally.
so
Oh.
we have animated skeletons emerge from a small pile of bones on the right, and he is also casting Cloud Kill to his left in this whole area here. He's gonna cast it in this whole area right there.
So this way is the safest across, is it? I'm assuming.
The right and left side. The right side's a little bit closer, yeah. A little bit easier of a roll. So he's finished. He's actually staying. Actually, no, he's going to. I'm sorry. He's casting it. He's casting it there, and then he's going to move right here into the cloud. And you do not see him being harmed by the poison. You all know that Cloud Kill. You don't. Some of you might not know what it's called, but you know that it's a magical cloud of poisonous gas. It doesn't look friendly. It looks very dangerous. Lorian, it's your move. Now, you're currently a male now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little concerned that you needed to know about that during combat, but okay. Yeah, so I am gonna cast Wall of Fire in a circle with the flames that come out going inward.
And where are you putting the walls of flame?
Let me. Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. Jeez.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Just tell me. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna. Well,
Got
let's
it.
see how.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
So I think it. Yeah. So that means that the fire is burning him. Because the fire shoots out in one direction. But also, and it will keep burning him while he's there.
I'm sorry. Did you say you're making it into a circular formation?
Yes. So it's a circular formation around him with the fire burning on him, in all directions.
All right.
And he'll have to go through that
To get out.
to get out. Yeah, and he'll take damage at, I think, the let me see.
Just pretend like the flames are going toward him. And pretend it's a circle.
Yep.
Do you
I was
mind
like,
pinging
no.
that in? Oh,
That's
you
a
have it in
square.
chat. Awesome.
Sweet.
That's a cool
I
play.
didn't actually
like
realize you
that.
could use that one to shape it, but that's probably very true.
I think it's either a wall
Yeah,
or
you can do a
circle,
ringed
right?
wall.
Yeah, right. I see it. Yeah, yeah.
And
Very nice.
so he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He has evasion, but he's going to make the dexterity saving throw regardless. That was only a 9, so he's going to take half of whatever damage he's supposed to get right now.
So that
His-
would mean
his
9
evasion.
damage.
Okay. Let me mark that in.
Failed
Alright.
save. The 5d8 fire damage.
But
etc.
and also if he ends his turn within 10 feet of the inside, he'll
It's gonna take 5d8.
5d8 damage. Yeah.
So that's a 15 foot wide or no 20 foot wide circle.
Yeah.
And he has to be within 10 feet. So if he's in the direct center of the wall, it's still
Yeah,
a 10
it-
foot radius.
He needs to stand perfectly still.
No,
No,
even in
it'll
the
hit him.
center. Even in the center, that should hit him. Because it's
Yeah,
a
it'll hit him.
perfect 20 foot.
Right,
Diameter.
right. Yeah.
So radius
Yeah,
is 10 foot.
exactly. No, you're right. My bad. I wasn't thinking of radius.
So make a perception roll, Ev.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, hold on. Perception. Yeah.
Ooh, pretty good. You see the scepter in his hand produce much more mist, and you see some of the frost on it melt away and start dripping from the heat of the flames.
Moist.
Now we're going to... I'll do all the undead shit right before Yvonne's turn. So now we're going to Fredgig's turn. He can't do shit, let's be real. And then we'll go to Rohal's turn.
Well,
He can't do anything in the first
So-
stage. Pretty much.
yeah, I heard. So I'm gonna do erupt Earth in the middle of this motherfucking wall right here.
Does anyone have a
So-
teleport or anything that they can ping me over to him and I can?
No,
It's fine.
dude, you have you have haste. You can like literally make vaults right here. Like, you know. You can even like, I don't know, basically jump over here, like from this end. Just because it's just so fucking good. Anyways.
Damn, it's a good thing this guy has evasion. Holy shit, you guys with your dexterity saving throw abilities.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh wait, hold on. Was I gonna wait? I'm gonna see if that one was readied.
Well, while you
If
do that, I will
I-
add, although all of the tombs here are magically reinforced, this one
Yeah.
is coming loose because of the instability from the rift that's
Yeah.
ripping apart the masonry. Was it memorized? or
Wait,
not?
which part? Which part?
This whole area is not as stable as the other
can't see.
dungeon. I'm like the whole room.
Oh,
is-
you
is-
weren't pinging anything.
No,
Okay.
no, yeah.
Okay, so anyways, this area, like where he is, but thing is, he's gonna be, since this is an upper area, plus these bones will be like completely shattered and thrown around.
Mhm.
Wait, hold on, I gotta see how wide an area it is. 20-foot cube, centered on that point. So this guy, 20 foot around there, around him, would be messed up. So he's basically gonna be thrown into the wall. I'm thinking, right, because of the height in the area. He's gonna be moved away from the center. Ergo, he's gonna be touching or getting closer to the wall. Supposedly, you'd assume that he'd be hitting it as well and taking damage from it.
Do what you gotta do.
Mhm.
All right, erupt Earth, boom, and We'll see what you
see
decide
the-
happens.
You see the masonry crack all around him. Now, keep in mind he has. I won't tell you. I won't tell you how many of. I won't tell you how many of these.
Hold on,
but-
hold on. I just realized something. The masonry cannot be cracked.
Why not?
I remembered. So never mind. That's
No,
not
it can
gonna
be.
work.
I was explaining how this place is different because the rift is sort of
Right.
ripping reality apart,
Okay.
which is why the masonry right in front of you is a giant ravine. So it's perfectly fine. So your spell is
Good.
successful. However, I won't tell you how many of these he has, but the nature of this creature, which I've modified, does have what are called legendary resistances, where I get to choose when to use them, and he gets to choose to succeed a saving throw. So I'm having him succeed at the dexterity saving throw, and he also has evasion, which means he'll take 0 damage from it. So you see the masonry totally crumble and move and rumble around him. Your spell is successful. You're successfully damaging the ground and making it move, but he sort of surfs on it in place and is not thrown about
Gotcha.
or damaged by it. Using one of the legendary resistances, which, even though he's not taking damage from this, is really good. You're making him waste one of those. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He. It's also, this whole area now is also difficult terrain for him to move around in.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yep.
That's good to know. So that reduces movement to half speed, right?
I believe that's the case. Yes.
Okay. That's going to definitely affect him.
Also,
that was a 20-foot
I suppose
radius? Okay.
these bones. What happens with the bones? You need to describe that too, because they are being thrown around as well. Right?
They're definitely spreading out more. In fact, I'll put some of these guys here to represent them spreading out. They're not as jumbled. Which, from what you've
and
seen, this mound.
What was your
came from
question?
one pile. I don't have a question. I don't think. Oh, I was asking how big. It's 20-foot cube.
Yeah,
So,
20-foot cube, and also if you needed to know, 3 d12s if you wanted to break the bone, damage the bones.
Yes.
I threw it. If you want to know my roll, or if you want to do it secretly.
You can do your roll. You can do your roll.
Yeah, 26.
26. That's enough to destroy half of them.
Yeah.
We have Joseph. Joseph, make a perception. No, make an insight roll, please, before you do anything.
Insight?
Yes, insight. 9. Oh well. Don't know.
Does Joseph even see Golazar anymore through all this fucking flame and mist?
That will be a perception roll because the insight wasn't for him. But yeah, go ahead, make a.
Perception.
Yeah.
Where is my perception?
Right. I forgot I was going to move my character as well.
That's fine.
I was going to run over here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's probably a good idea with all those undead surrounding you and Gallo. So with a 16, and I'm not going to make you have disadvantages on regular perceptions with your eye, just for ranged attacks. You can see Golazar moving through the heat of the flames, but he's like distorted from the heat, you know, like the look of a mirage. And you see everything from like green poisonous gas to like the earth rumbling and stirring up dust to like just the heat in front of him. And you just see him standing there with his like hands on his hips holding the scepter like a fucking badass through all of it. So yeah, what'd you like to do?
I suppose my boats would be like destroyed by the flames and stuff if they're
Well, there are still bones there, but they're getting all like charred and strewn about for sure.
No, I mean like my bolts, if I would shoot them through the flame, they would probably get fucking destroyed, like the featherings.
Can't
Oh
tell you.
god.
Can't tell you. Are you talking about bolts or arrows? Crossbow bolts?
Bolts. Crossbow bolts. I actually am going to look to the right and see what these dudes are here.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Good.
Make another perception roll for those guys.
Another perception. Let's see. Oof, never mind.
Well, regardless of what you rolled, you'll see at least their base form. With only a 6, you did miss out on some interesting things though. So you see these undead risen coming toward you. And one of them's going toward Gallo. The other 2 didn't notice him.
Wait, what? So one is coming towards me?
2 of them are coming toward you, kind of in Rohal's footsteps, but you're closer, so that's all you really can gather from this. They appear to be undead.
Would I have time to holster my crossbows and draw my rapier?
5e, you can always do that for free. If you do like one weapon switch, it's a free action, pretty much.
One weapon switch, so I can only holster one hand crossbow.
You can do a weapon switch. It's 5e. They try to make that streamlined, so it keeps things smooth.
Well, I guess I'll put them away, draw my rapier, and activate my sword bracelet, and I guess Yvonne is one-handed right now, since you know.
Right.
I guess I'll tell Yvonne, ask Yvonne to like, I hope you can have my back on this, something like that.
She says,
And,
"I have a
like,
feeling that beast is hunting just me." She does it with Meeves cat sign language. Remember you taught her sign language with that one hand?
Mm-hmm. And I guess I'll ready myself a prepared action if they come towards me. I guess I'll wait. What can I even do as a like? I don't think I can parry, right? Oh,
That would just be your AC, man. Like you have parry is like is something with swashbuckling, I think, but like essentially somebody not hitting you is just your AC. So either you're gonna move, you're gonna attack, you're gonna use an item, or you're going to ready an action. You gotta decide, man.
I will ready an action if they come to attack me. Counter attack, is that a thing?
You
Or
can
is it,
say that if they attack you, you attack them. You can ready that action.
Or like, okay, maybe I'll be more streamlined. Oh, the dodge action is also a thing. I remembered.
Correct. That's an action, a bonus action.
A bonus action. So can I do a prepared action of if one of them attacks me, I'll use my bonus action to dodge.
Dodge is for area damage. I think it's like kind of like evasion. Let me see.
Ew. I mean, a prepared action of dodge.
I'm sorry. It's you make dexterity saving throw with advantage. That's what it is. But if they're just hitting you, it's not going to be a dexterity saving throw. It's going to be your AC.
Okay, so I cannot do the thing of the hitting me trying to evade that and then like stab back.
I would say that this is probably not a good time to do the prepared action.
Okay.
Because we gotta keep combat moving, so you have to figure out if you want to just hold your ground, maybe prepare an attack if they hit you, if you like your position, or just go toward them and attack them.
Okay, and yeah.
Unless you want to do something else, like try to like go in the shadows, shit, which is not going to be easy to do right now.
Yeah. After saying the thing to Yvonne of having maybe her having to fucking hell English, having his back, I guess. Yeah, I guess I go forward, attack this dude with my rapier. Yikes, not one.
You stab into his chest, but it doesn't hurt him at all.
I'll use bonus action disengage and go back some ways.
He slashes at your throat and misses you by an inch. Okay, so you're all set. Now I'm going to do the undead.
So there was one thing that I've just found out on my sheet that we should have done, which is my savage attack, which is when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice again, dice one additional time, then add it to the extra damage of the critical hit. So
that's what we did.
We did. Is that the savage attack as well? It's one extra. I can roll one extra dice on top of all the.
We rolled the damage twice.
Yeah, no, it's on top of that.
Falminar and Jinyo need to make dexterity saving throws. This thing is doing a charge attack to Yvonne.
So I get advantage on dexterity saving throws, don't I? With the haste.
So that's for Falminar, right? So
Yep.
Falminar has the creature brush across his armor with no pain there. Jinyo, you gotta do that dexterity saving throw.
You can take advantage on it.
Yeah, because you have haste, and that's actually just barely enough to. You kind of step aside and like lean against the wall as this thing comes barreling past you. It seems to be focused on one person at a time. It seems to be focused on Yvonne. Now Yvonne has to make a.
Oh fuck yeah!
Strength.
So I don't take any damage from that. I don't have to take half damage or anything.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so I got evade.
Steve, I just realized I'm fucking deaf. Completely missed the part where she said it's coming out.
Wait, you're deaf?
Yeah, no, he didn't listen when she said that he's like focused on me.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. We can just chalk it up to you not fully looking her way with that one eye and not seeing her sign language. Wow, her strength save and her dexterity save was phenomenal. So she actually is not engulfed by it. It was trying to literally engulf her in the mound of bones, and also did not get tackled by it. But she's still standing by it, and it's now her move. So she is going to... Oh man, what is she gonna do?
Push Ed down.
Okay, she's gonna try some. She's gonna try some crazy shit. Cause let's keep this interesting. So she's gonna try. She's gonna try two things. She's gonna try. Sleight of hand to attach her grappling hook to it when it tried to ram her. That's a 19. She's getting some crazy rolls, and then she's gonna attempt to swing in the pit, pulling its neck forward. That's gonna be an acrobatics check. And that was only a 9. So she is... You see, Joseph, make a perception roll with disadvantage because you're not even facing that way. Lorian and Jinyo, you can make perception rolls because you're standing in front.
Disadvantage perception, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be horrible. Yep.
You have no idea what's going on behind you. You just hear a lot of shit and thumping. Lorian 24, nice. Jinyo. Oh, Rohal's. I don't know which way Rohal's looking. Okay, so
I was kind of running it here as fast as fuck because remembering.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking.
Actually, I kind of want Rohal to make a perception check as well.
Yeah.
Even though he's looking the other way.
Ha.
Yeah, you're not really sure what's going on. But yeah, Lorian and Jinyo, you see her hook a grappling hook to one of this creature's necks. It has several necks. It is basically a shambling mound. And she literally jumps into the pit and swings across, and then grabs here with one hand, still hanging onto the rope, trying to pull the creature's neck forward, but it has just got too much mass, and it only stumbles forward a step or two, but does not fall into the pit.
How does she hold? She has only one hand right now.
You're right. So she had to let go of the rope. Thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot that she used her arm to open the door to the fucking dungeon. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. So she swung with one hand and literally grabbed on with the other hand. Goddamn. Okay, let's move on. Oh yeah, these skeletons are attacking you. Shit. So these two go over here. They're swinging on you. Dude.
Dude.
Okay, they have short swords. The first one is swinging for 22. That's not gonna feel nice.
That's definitely.
So the first one attacks you for 5 piercing damage. The second one is swinging for 12. I think your AC is higher than that, right? Got to be higher than 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you dodge the second attack, but you get pierced with the first one. This one is coming over here to Gallo, and let's see how this one does. That one rolls a 21. Gallo gets stabbed for 4. Okay, next we have it's gonna be Falminar's move. What would you like to have Falminar do?
Everino.
I'm gonna have Falminar come over here, and can he shove this motherfucker off the ledge?
Strength check.
Actually, yeah.
Strength is like through the roof, isn't it? So
it is through the roof, but this thing is also one of its perks.
How do I do that? Just click strength?
But at the same time, isn't it stumbling? So it would on its saving throw. Whoa,
damn it.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a saving throw. It'd be a post strength check. You're never gonna believe it. This thing also rolled a 7.
Wow.
That's so low for this thing, first of all, and low for Falminar. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't think you're rolling properly.
Are you sure? 4?
I don't think +4 is proper.
Strength
for
4 is super low. Shouldn't he be like, what's it called? Have a 7.
You told me to
roll your quick strength on the left, not in the little box. I would have thought.
Let me take a look at what his situation is. But if he rerolls, I'm gonna have the creature reroll as well.
I mean, at least 5.
Don't I click the word strength?
His strength is supposed to be +4. Yeah, it's +4. He's a 19. He has a 19.
I rolled a 3.
Wait a second. I'm confused now. His strength.
Hover over that 7. It says 1d20 +4 strength.
Oh, you know what he did wrong? He put the numbers in the wrong section. He put the bonuses in the wrong section. No, he put him in the right
Oh.
section. No, it is +4. He has a 19 strength, so it's +4, not a +5. I don't think he put the gauntlets back on of the ogre strength or whatever it's called, frost giant strength. Gauntlets of
know.
ogre power. Whatever. It was a match strength. He still has one more action if he'd like to do something.
Push him again.
Another
And
push.
he has one more. I'm gonna do another fucking shove.
Okay.
Ah, dang.
This thing rolled a 20. It's going to be in the YouTube
my
video.
God.
You'll see it. You'll see it. It's a 20. I have it whispered to GM, but it's going to be in the roster. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is, wasn't it stumbling from her, like pushing, like jumping sideways? Plus,
So-
he's standing behind the creature.
So in D&D, prone would mean it would take a whole round to stand back up, but stumbling isn't really a thing unless it's literally stunned. And I wouldn't say that it was stunned.
Okay.
And even
I mean,
if
it's
he
literally
was-
standing on the edge, though. Bones and everything outside of it.
He's got a lot of mass and he has a lot of strength, man. That's just how the
Gotcha.
5e goes. Jinyo is your play.
Say-
What's up, dude?
Right, well, I am going to. Do you reckon running over here is a bad idea and starting attacking the big boss guy, or should we
I'm
deal
not
with
going
this?
to tell you.
I don't think you can reach him. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
an issue.
can. One,
He's got
two,
haste, man.
three.
So
I got
Oh,
haste.
No.
The
Reach,
jump.
physically reach him through
I can
the
go through the
wall of
fire.
fire.
The fire's a dex save, right? Just dash through it. Fine.
There's also
Ooh.
poison in there.
I will say that
Yeah.
that I mean, you'll be able to handle the uneven ground with your haste a little bit, but the fire and the poison is so dangerous for you.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea. I think you should just finish this guy off and then
Yeah, I'm trying to write
um,
it real quick.
We got
helps-
ads here that we
help
need melee
Joseph
to
as
take
well.
down to save the casters too. You know.
Yeah, true. Well, in that case, then I'll move here and attack it again with my long sword with advantage. There we go.
look at that.
Second one hits. Oh, the second roll hits.
That's and then that's with the sneak attack because of Rakish.
Also-
So I'll calculate it for
Also
you.
the
So
burn.
this is going to be 4 damage plus. What was it? 4d6? Yeah.
Yeah,
4d6.
Also the burn from the weapon in of itself.
You mean
Yeah,
radiant? You mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 18 damage, which is quite devastating.
And then
Or
I'm
one blow, yes. Then you have
and that again for my. Oh,
and then a dagger. Well, do it again. You might get a nat 20. Nat 22. Oh my god.
Holy
Going
shit!
The thing just explodes. The bones just fly everywhere. It's completely straight. Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, but it had 1 HP on the last hit. This one just completely obliterates it.
So is the rope still attached to it? As a serious question.
Yes, but
So-
the bones are beginning to start tumbling and rolling.
So
like-
what? As I have haste, this is what I want to do because it'll be fucking cool. I want to grab the rope, swing around, and try and like propel myself to like here.
So as a bonus
You
action,
mean
you
like
can
going
grab
around here?
So as a bonus
Yeah.
action, you can
Like
grab
fucking Pathfinder.
the grappling hook with the rope as a bonus action, but you need to make a dex save with advantage because it's the skull that it was attached to the neck to. It was like rolling toward the edge
So
The haste.
with advantage. So roll again. That's good enough. It was actually rolling very slowly. So you have the grappling hook and the rope, and that's about 30 feet of silk rope.
So
It's
I
like-
want
it's
to
like that.
swing to where I've basically put myself now.
Well, you've done your action, so now all you can do is move into place with your remaining movement. So I guess that's where you want to be. I mean,
Do
you're
I not
pretty
have
close to
a-
the skeletons, but
Do I not have? I don't have. Oh, no, I used my bonus action to do that, didn't I? So in that case, then I'll swing to here and just sit. Ready.
yeah, that's fine.
Trigger.
Yeah.
If you look at the stream, if you mark this one, you get the double throw automatically. I think you can see my stream, right? Like the window with my character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, it rolls it automatically.
Done.
Okay, I'm
There we
looking at
go.
all these
Since you're gonna
options
do it a
here.
lot.
I like rolling twice though.
Okay, this is
Feels
gonna
better.
be really fucking devious. Gonna be painful. 5,
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Huh?
Okay. He can only, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 44. Okay, he's targeting Yvonne with this because Yvonne is pretty much the closest one. So, anybody who deals with magic can make an Arcana roll, but nobody else. This one's an advanced spell.
Well
Ooh,
then,
Lorian.
I think we know
Sup.
whatever might have happened. Whoa. Or wait, hold on. Yeah, more that way. Zap.
It's not really a zap, but what it is I'm just using this as a representation. Is
Zerp.
so he cast. Oh, okay. So Lorian definitely knows, and even Rollhall with a 20 is only a little bit familiar with what's happening. And he knows it's a necromancy spell, and Ev is actually, or Lorian is actually a little bit frightened by the ability that she's witnessing. She knows this to be Tether Essence. It's a spell that requires concentration, which tethers him to any being in the room. Whatever damage he takes and whatever healing he takes, she will take. Whatever damage she takes and whatever healing
Fuck, I
she
can't
takes,
use my. I
he will
fucking
take.
can't use.
And so
It's too bad. Like,
he casts that and then steps through the wall of flame to these stairs over here.
All right, but he has to do a save for his concentration as well when he takes that
from
damage.
the damage,
too.
right? Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine. So the damage happens
bad.
first. So
too bad I
What
can't
is- tell me what he
use
has to roll for
my,
damage.
Oh, for Wall of Fire?
yeah. So first of all, it's not a dex save for walking through it, right? Or is it?
I don't
No.
think there's a dex save for going through it.
Okay.
I have a
But
question.
Remember the difficult terrain though. How does that work with
It's
like
reducing,
moving through?
It's reducing his. It's just reducing his speed. It doesn't do more damage. than
Shouldn't he
the wall.
take more damage since it's reduced speed over the wall?
Nope. That's not how it works.
I have a question.
But it is worth bringing up. It's always good to remind me. 'Cause there's so many effects happening. Yeah. What's your question?
Counterspell can only be used when a spell is being cast, right?
I will have to do a better job at saying something is going to be cast from now on. I apologize, but since this one is already cast, I'm not
No,
gonna-
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna-
yeah, I wouldn't have been able to use my wand of counterspell anyway because I don't have a reaction for that. I think.
Yeah, you-
that is true
you do.
too. It does have to be set as a reaction. That's a good point. Yeah. So you might want to consider
What?
that in the future. He has a wand of counterspell. I think. Let me double check
Yeah.
counterspell.
Isn't a reaction just when something happens? You have the potential to when you say as a DM, this spell is being thrown. Then a reaction would be, oh yeah, I will react to this
The
by
thing is,
throwing.
the thing is, I don't have a reaction to do anything.
Well, Roosevelt's right. I should have slowed down a bit and said that something was going to be cast. And also, like, Joseph has no idea what the spell is as well, so it's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair point.
It's kind of hard. I tell you what, moving forward, I will announce when a spell will be cast before saying what it is. So that's my bad.
Mhm.
I forgot he had a wand of counterspell, which is an awesome tool to have in this situation. So first things first, no dex save for walking through the wall, right? Lorian?
sorry, what was your question?
He doesn't have to make a dex save for walking through the wall, right? Is that correct?
No,
I
he
don't
does.
I don't know.
DC 15. Or
The spell is in the chat.
No, it's right there.
Okay, I'm reading it.
Dexterity saving throw. When the wall appears, each creature within it must take a dexterity saving throw on a failed throw. That's much damage. One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d5
A creature
damage.
takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. And I think that doesn't matter what side of the wall. So it'll take a 5d8 without a dex roll. So I'm going to do that now.
21. I did that.
you rolled
I
it,
already
okay.
rolled it.
Cool. All right. Let me mark that. So Yvonne is also taking 21.
Oh.
And
Oh, they're sharing.
healing and damage goes both ways.
Gotcha.
She is now very, very hurt. And I'm going to make...
Steve, did you...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask you. Concentration.
I'm sorry, your mic cut. What am I supposed to do?
Concentration. Checking
Right,
to see if he loses
right.
concentration.
That is, wisdom, is it? Or what am I rolling again? Con save?
I think it's con save, yeah.
Right. It has to be what? You're 15?
Yeah.
Well, he rolled a 21 because he's stupid.
Okay.
Is that right? Let me roll again. No, yeah, it was legitimate. Damn, that's high. Okay, yeah, he rolled a 21. But I'm gonna have, since this is such an insane amount of damage, I'm gonna have Yvonne roll a Constitution, see if she is able to hold on or not. Actually, that'll be a Strength roll. I'll have your Strength save.
Oh god, Yvonne.
Just really don't want Joseph to have any luck in his life. Is that it, Steve?
You see Yvonne fall into the mist.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it,
mate.
Steve.
But then again,
Goodbye, my lover.
he will take
Joseph.
damage.
Joseph has no idea.
Maybe.
Do we see the connection of the beam still going down there, or?
We do see it, but it fades to the point where it is not visible, but you believe that it's still connected. I used it merely as more so as a reference. The spell itself doesn't actually have a visible beam. That's used for
Okay, gotcha.
some cool effect, yeah. So yeah, she falls.
I have no idea too because I'm concentrated on these two cunts right here.
I scream, Yvonne!
Well, make a
Oh,
perception roll, Joseph, because she did shout with pain when the beam. Damn.
Do
you
I
are
need to make a
just-
perception roll if I'm...
Murder.
You
that way?
just saw that happen. You don't even have to make a roll because you're facing that way. That was pretty. Like,
I'll loudly announce, "Oh, Yvonne, she's fallen into the pit.
there you
What
go.
horrible! He cast that spell,
There you go.
and she's fallen in."
There you go.
So that's how you
Such
know.
passion.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. It's like, oh.
I'm not. I don't really know her. I don't really
Oh
know.
no!
Oh shit! more
Tragedy.
So after he does that, you actually make a intuition roll, Lorian, and Rohal. Just you two, because you two rolled so high initially on the. arcane.
Intuition.
Yes.
What?
Roll it, man.
You sure it's intuition?
Yes.
I don't see an intuition.
Insight. Sorry. Fuck.
Yeah,
Is
I was
that like a
hmm.
3.5 thing? I don't even know.
Yeah, well, fuck
Oh.
if I know.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're not really sure what's happening.
Oh wait, that was the wrong character. I'm sorry. That was the wrrong character. Wait, let me roll that
That's fine.
as Lorian.
God.
Yeah, I thought it was insight was a little bit low with 2.
Okay, with a 14,
But still 2.
you see that he actually purposefully breaks concentration on that tethering spell, specifically to start doing something with his scepter. He doesn't have time to finish it this round, but you see him raise the scepter and aim it somewhere in the vicinity of this half of the room. Okay, next it is Free Geek's turn. He is sitting in Force Cage. Now we have Rohal's turn.
So
Speaking
I'm
of
just
it,
gonna. I just assume I'm gonna need to
Wait a
use my
minute,
whole-
Steve. Didn't I get a turn?
Did I skip you? I apologize.
You
No, you're right. It's
totally
more,
fucking skipped me.
I did skip you by accident. For some reason, I thought your token was Golazar. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay,
just steal
so
your
I'm
thunder,
gonna
Rohal.
walk up here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to cast. Well, I'm gonna walk here actually, just to sure.
Wait, are
why,
you-
What?
Oh,
no,
you
I'm
first.
turning into a pile of bones because it was destroyed. The creature was destroyed.
Oh, it was destroyed. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
realize
why.
it was destroyed.
That's why I'm putting it there, so it doesn't confuse you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, cool. Then I don't have to waste a spell throwing it into the void.
Correct.
Okay. Well. All right.
You could throw Golazar into the void, though.
You could also just reshape the wall of fire.
I don't know if I can do that, honestly.
I mean, it's
think it's a
basically
one-time.
gonna count as a
I think it's
throwing
okay.
it again, I guess. But
I cannot because I only had one level 4 spell and I used it to cast Wildfire Blaze.
That
Fair point.
did do a hell of a lot of damage to him, though. So it was well used for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's- Eh,
Are you
I'm
gonna,
gonna-
like release the
I'm gonna
focus on
cast-
it, or are you gonna
I'm
leave it?
cast.
Cast
Ooh,
what? Sorry.
Actually, you can push him back in there,
Oh,
maybe.
fireball.
Anyways,
okay.
No, I can't really.
okay.
I don't have a way to do
You're,
that.
you're
Oh yeah, I'm
casting
gonna.
fireball on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has permanent evasion, so he's gonna make a dex save.
For
Get a
fuck's
9,
sake, why
so
am I
that's-
even in this fight, man?
So he rolled a 9, so he still takes damage. He's taking half though, because evasion.
Oh, I already cast fireball. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh, you
yeah,
can't.
so
Oh,
it's-
because you cast it last session, and then I think you attempted it this session already. So that's 2 times.
No. Yeah. This is my third one.
Got it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit it again. I
You're
didn't
fine.
realize
You're
it.
fine.
So,
Wait, so
28
this one
28
is
fire.
so this one is going through then, correct?
Mhm.
So that's a 23 divided
No,
by
it's the 20,
2.
28, Steve. This I just cast this just now.
Oh, the one above it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 11 damage, which is
Shakalaka.
getting him down
11.
because he has
Isn't it halved?
evasion. So even
So
though
half
he
of
failed.
half of 28 is 11. Steve?
I keep looking
Are
at the
you-
23. I'm sorry. 14. Sorry, I keep looking at the.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to cheapskate you guys.
Uh-huh.
Because
Sure.
if I wanted to, I could just unleash like all the fucking shambling bones.
You
But
could
I'm
rocks
not.
fall, everyone dies. I know.
Rocks falls, everybody dies. Okay. Does Lorian want to do anything else or move anywhere or say anything? Or pray? Because he's gonna die. No.
Fuck you. Okay, next.
Okay. So now it is Rollhall's turn. Yeah, Rollhall's turn.
Before I close this door, I was gonna check how stable does this area look.
Looks extremely stable. In fact, so stable that you're amazed that your erupting earth was able to break up the masonry. It looks like really well made, but you now know that it is not as stable as that
We previously thought. Yeah.
that tomb you went through.
By the way, did you give
Would-
Falmanar his turn last time also?
Yeah.
Falmanar goes after
Uh,
Gallo.
All right.
Try to push him, push the creature down.
Yeah.
That's already dead, man. It's dead. Oh, you mean?
would
yeah,
you-
Yeah.
Would you allow if I threw erupting earth to be centered so that it would like form a how would you say that? Like it would throw him back towards in this way. What would you say? Like
That's not how the
do
spell
you get
works
what I mean? Like,
mechanically, but that
I-
would be a flavor text type thing. I would
Yeah.
be flexible with that. Sure, that's kind of just me being flexible as a DM, but mechanically,
because it
that's not
says
how the spell works.
a fountain is of no exactly by the definition of its own, but it's very like the whole it's gonna be a cube, and that's kind of weird.
I
when
would
you
say that
look
if
at
he
it, right?
if he gets below a 7 on his dex save, then sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, but
But his
I mean-
dexterity isn't that high, I would assume, because he's
his
Yeah.
dexterity is comparable to probably team average. Your team average.
yeah. Oh,
I
we have a lot of
actually
rogues.
dumped down a few of his stats because he was a little OP. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I toned him down.
So since it's a fountain, I would center it more like over here, right? Just trying to like plume up and create sort of a barrier at the same time as it's like pushing him this way.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah. There's gonna have to be a. Thinking if I can do something else that is better.
So make sure you keep track of your
Yeah, I
spell
am.
slots.
I am. Let's see here. Yeah, no, his wisdom is going to be super high. I'll try it out. It's going to be a 4th level spell.
Yep.
And it's going to be hold up. Comparable to 28. damage.
So did you do it already?
Oh, sorry. No, that was 10. That wasn't 12. Well, it didn't really matter because I got 28 again. What the fuck? So, yeah.
Okay, dex save. You rolled a 15, which I don't even know if that meets your spell DC. As a successor.
It is on 15. It is on 15.
So it was a success.
So he just made it. He takes half of the 28 then.
Well, it would be 0, because if he makes the roll, then because he has evasion, it would be 0 damage.
Right.
Right.
That's annoying.
Yeah, evasion. Honestly,
that
you guys
make
are
it-
doing so many AOE damage that he's lucky he has evasion. To be honest.
Yeah. Does he have? Doesn't matter.
I will say
can
that
I close this as
that
a bonus action?
permanently, this is going to represent permanently making this hard to pass by, though,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you purposely made it like a cone. Would you like to do anything
Yeah.
else?
No, that's about it. But like, can I use as a bonus action close this?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I would
I'll
like you to do
close
another
this
perception roll there, if you don't mind.
with a latch. Let's see here. Un moment. Perception. Right there.
Still loading. There we go. Ooh, 17. The horses are getting very spooked, and you do hear shambling feet of many from.
I kind
The
of want to go
entrances
out and
above.
slit the fucking arteries of the horses, but I'm just gonna close
That's
the door.
what a
and-
good druid you are. Murder the horses.
You know the greater good thing and lessen the, suffering that would that would kind of be the thing there. Think
I
in the
see.
long run. Yeah. I'm a sensible druid. I'm not a, fanatical save everything.
Right. Yeah.
You do know this character had a son, or like an adopted son, who was a tiefling, a warlock who basically did a lot of bad shit and was still okay with it. Anyways, let's continue. I can go.
I did not know
into
that because Rohal hasn't told us any of that at all.
Could have.
Joseph,
come up with something.
before your turn, Golazar is using one of his legendary actions.
Like I really had a choice.
You didn't really have a choice.
This is like the fucking meme of the girl sitting on the couch and a lot of men
Um,
behind him.
So
Yeah.
more skeletons appear from seemingly nowhere, and it is not your move.
Joseph looks around like, oh shit, because like he was planning, his backpack is right there behind this dude, and he wanted to get something from there, but now he's like, whoo.
Make a perception roll before you do anything, if you don't mind, Joseph.
Yes, one moment. What
Your
the fuck
perception
are
rolls
these?
are horrendous, man. You hear
That's what I
Gallo.
heard.
You hear Gallo crying out in pain, but you don't know from what. But yeah, carry on.
Oh, for the love of what the fuck?
You're so oblivious to everything that's happening around you, but you do know that you have many baddies in front of you.
This
I
is such a
haven't-
cheerful session, Steve.
Oh well, I mean, it's you're in the center of an undead realm, battling undead.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely got some hardcore going on.
Jävlar.
There's a lot of skeletons there now. I
Hold
can't
on,
rotate my
I need to
character.
think. I need to think.
You have too many
Steve, can you
bones.
ro-
Consult the doctor.
Can you rotate my character around?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, what are my options? I need to
Or
think.
me?
I need to think.
May I do some metagaming here
Sure.
Yeah.
with a
'Cause it seems
suggestion?
that Sid needs to do a little preparation between turns, so maybe you can help him.
Yeah. So, Falmanar is very tanky, something to keep in mind. And we have a person with haste right next to you, and you will most likely die if you decide to stand in place and take, a gangbang.
I am
session.
fully aware of that. One, I can go to the
So
edge
you
here.
have a very good decision because you are a rogue to just back the fuck out of there without having too big of an issue.
You also
You know
heard
what?
everyone shout that
Yeah.
Yvonne fell.
Say again?
Joseph also heard that Yvonne has fallen.
Yep.
This is too much for Joseph's small brain to handle currently. Hold on. Fine.
Basically, get your ass out of there.
I know.
I think I'm
had
actually
some-
going to implement this in game. Make a will save. I kind of like how it's turning into some good RP. So go ahead, make a will save. This could be very overwhelming because you are fairly new to adventuring compared to the rest of the group.
Will
in
save, so
character.
it's wisdom, right?
Yes, correct.
Wisdom save.
So you are actually frightened in character, which is perfectly fine, which
You just-
means without your control, you have to fully...
You're having a panic attack.
Which means you're not actively using disengage, unfortunately. So one of them is going to get an attack opportunity on you.
Most of them are going.
I'm only gonna get one of them because you'd be. They didn't expect you to flee like that. So we're gonna do one short sword attack of a 12. You have a higher AC than that.
Yeah.
So you're currently, you're currently
Right.
fleeing this way because yeah, fear is a thing in D&D for sure.
Yep.
So that is your move. Next we go to.
Funny thing was, I was thinking of bonus action disengaging and going through them to go help Gala, but I guess I'm just fucking overwhelmed by this.
Next we go to Gallo. Jinyo, make a perception save, please. Actually, you don't even need to. You see this happen. You see blood coming from Gallo's eyes and nose out of his face and hovering before him. And actually make a perception roll to see what's causing this.
Boom.
Jinyo. Sorry, Jinyo. Yeah, there you go. 19. Okay.
Sorry, that's persuasion.
Oh
That's
yeah.
not
Perception. Go for it.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're not really sure what's happening, but you see the blood hovering in front of him that has come out of his face, and it is forming into one bolt and freezing, as if it's turning into a projectile. And he cries in pain as this comes out of him. So now it is, whose move is it? It is Gallo's move. Is he's stunned by that.
There we go.
Okay, does a 14 hit this guy right here?
Yes.
All right, it's 11 points of damage. Is it still alive?
Yes. But
Does
it is
a
currently
n-
split in two, and it is still fighting.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay, but a 20 hits, so that's another 7 points of damage.
On this one on the left.
Yeah.
Its two parts explode and are no longer battling individually as two
Okay.
parts. Yes.
All right, so I use my action surge.
And play.
Uh-huh. So you
Yeah.
used it, or you said you are going to use it now?
I used it because
Right,
I
that was
did 3 attacks.
Right. Very good.
All
Are you
right.
doing anything else?
Gonna move in. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna stand.
Might I offer
I
you a
give
deck
him-
of many things?
Just
He's
gonna
got the-
slip a card out.
He's got the deck of many things. He doesn't feel that it's dire enough to
That is true. It's
yeet
not dire
himself
enough.
into a ring just
That
yet.
is true. That is true. Okay, so then if he's all set, it is now who's that? Jinyo's turn.
He slips.
Right.
Falls, one card falls out. He picks it up.
So I am gonna go to here, and with my haste, and attack with my infused longsword again. So that's
battering that
16
motherfucker.
to hit.
That hits.
Hits.
With Rakish Audacity doesn't count because they're all there, so that's just a 16 to hit. And then
Oh.
do I roll? What is it for damage?
So only 2, but that's going to be not with advantage. I don't think. I think it's just
Plus radiant.
right. Radiant does
Yeah,
come into play.
plus
So
Radiant.
let me do that for you. Yes, so 7 in total. Not bad.
You have 2 more attacks.
Top of his
Yeah,
left arm.
I'll attack again.
Okay.
It's a
Definitely
crit.
hits.
Critical
yeah.
hit.
So yeah, that's the roll the damage and then double it, and
Plus
then
radiant.
plus the radiant plus my savage attack as well.
Yes.
Steve just deletes
Super
it.
You do a fencing lunge and pin him to the wall, but as you do, the bones just crumble down around your sword.
The attack doesn't penetrate straight through the other character behind.
No.
And then with my
Dagger.
I'm gonna move in, right, and then I'm gonna stab this wanker in the back with my dagger. Oh,
That's also a
Dang.
not a crit, but a really good hit.
yeah,
Your dagger doesn't have
just
radiant,
taking
does it?
all our. No.
No. But
I'm
it's
just
still,
taking names.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know. No, you're taking all the good rolls from all the rest of us.
Yeah.
yeah, like 23, 22. God damn, and the 16 even hits this lower level minion.
Yeah.
So yeah, you damage it, but it's still fighting. Yeah, man.
I've also got my
75 degrees in my bedroom.
I've got my necrotic rapier, but I've not got that equipped yet. But that'll be my plan to do necrotic and radiant damage at the same time.
Well, necrotic won't be. You'll get reduced damage.
Yeah, I'm not
half the damage.
I'm gonna do it here, but that's the role play now. I've got the two swords. I have the blade of death.
I mean, it's a disgusting combination because one is
I know.
against living things that like
Yeah.
fuck me.
So Jinyo, that bit of gallows blood that is hovered in front of him and frozen into a bolt, then flies at you. Make a dex saving throw.
Okay, so hold on. Let me. there's a
Lorraine, you
couple-
notice that it is being controlled
advantage.
by Golazar's scepter,
Mhm.
So.
which is frosted again, and also
Dex.
drawing power from these 4 focuses,
15.
you believe.
Yeah,
Also
15.
icy cool. You dodge it narrowly. It misses your head and it strikes into the wall. He literally used Gallows' own blood as a projectile weapon against you.
Oh,
It
Wow.
is now Gallows' move. Golazar is using Ice Storm on all of you.
Damn it.
Ice Storm, let me read this one out. Instantaneous. A hail of rock-hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot-high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of your next turn. And then it does stuff at higher levels, but he's only casting at the base. So that's going to be, I'll roll the damage. So first I'm going to do the bludgeoning damage.
Is it a dex save for this one?
Yeah, so either you get full or half the damage. And then the cold damage will be...
So do I need to make
You
a dex
guys
save?
are so lucky that his rolls were... Okay, so for the bludgeoning is 10 damage, which would have been 2d8, and then for the cold is 4d6, but he rolled 2 1s and 2 2s. So it's only 6, so 16 damage total for bludgeoning and cold at the
So-
full damage.
And I got a 24 dexterity save,
Correct.
Steve. Did I pass?
So
you
did I
only-
pass
you only-
the
so-
15?
Good question, actually. Let me double check.
I'm now just worried how much.
I think he
bought
like
you
just
guys.
made it because I toned him down. He was too powerful. So yeah, you
Alright, so I
just
don't
made
take any damage because
You
I've
do.
got
You
evasion.
both of you take damage. You're taking
No, I've got
a total
I've got
of.
evasion.
Oh shit! He just
Getting better.
He just Golazar. He's fucking skids on the ice and dodges the hail. But unfortunately, yeah, you're gonna take 8 damage, which I'll be honest with you, could have been a fuck ton worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have.
Fuck ton
I
worse.
could have been murked there.
Yeah, the cold damage alone was brutal. So that's gonna be there for. How long does it stay here for? Shit. I gotta Google that. For some reason I didn't write it down.
So is this all ice now?
It's just like hail is pummeling it, and the ground is all cold, and it's.
I
I
reckon
can
we
just
try and-
see I can just see all of you fucking hating.
Throw throw some of the skeletons into the hail. That's the plan.
God.
Why doesn't it tell me how long it lasts for? Is it just for one round? Hold on. Oh, okay. think it only lasts until the end of my next turn. What the hell? It should be longer than that.
No, that can't be right.
There's
Because
so
it would
much
be
shit.
too, it would be too powerful, right? If it lasted for, or you,
No, it's supposed to last for like a long time until
Yeah,
like
yeah,
as long as he
looking at
holds
it.
concentration, he's supposed to hold it for a long time. What do you call it? Ice
it's not a concentration spell. though.
blizzard.
It's called Ice Storm. Revocation 4.
Oh, okay. What is? Wait, I think I might be thinking of Blizzard then.
Probably Blizzard. It sounds more
Ice
powerful.
Storm sounds weird.
I think Ice Storm is.
Ice Storm sounds like a homebrew, probably.
No.
Maybe I pulled it from. I don't think it's a homebrew.
Instantaneous, a hail of rock hard, his 20, 40 foot.
I think it only lasts until end of next turn because it's doing so much damage.
Yeah.
Because it's
Only
doing so
one
much.
turn.
It's doing so much damage for a medium to lower level spell. That's why. So
Yeah.
that's good for you guys because that's a pain in the ass spot that it's in. And then Golazar will take a movement. He's going to attempt to. Oh god, I can't even get down to this. Shit.
Difficult terrain though
I know.
in that area.
I know. He's going to try to leap over the railing here. And yes, I know, difficult terrain. Let me just pull this shit out of the way. So that's going to be, for him, it's going to be, first of all, halved movement. He doesn't take damage from moving in difficult terrain, does he? No?
No. Unless you count the fire as that. But yeah, unless he touches the fire basically. But he has to leap over it, so I don't know. He's pretty big, isn't he?
He actually, when he leaps over, he actually does so very ungracefully. And kind of just stumbles and tumbles over the rock, but he keeps his footing. But you see that he's having a very hard time doing so. Now he's down on the lower level now. He's done with his move for now. Lorian, your play.
All right, this is my turn. Okay,
Yeah.
so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. I took note of the fact that, okay, yeah, the scepter needs to melt, but he's also drawing from these pylons. So
Correct.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray. Now that has 3 casts, okay?
Zerp.
Mhm.
So I'm going to start. Okay, I hit
Those are
this.
some good flipping.
Does it hit? And okay, it destroys it with 1 hit.
It shatters.
Okay.
The heat immediately shatters it. It looks like an icicle being shattered.
All right. I'm going to hit this one.
That's going to be interesting for Gallo. Let me make a dex save for Gallo. This thing's basically exploding next to him, but honestly, it's not that bad. Let me see what he rolls first of all. He's going to have to roll pretty shitty to have trouble with it.
But the creature
He's fine,
needs
he's
to do
fine.
that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Gallo and the creature both roll essentially the same, and they're fine.
I'm going to hit this one.
You can do that with Scorching Ray? Damn, son.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's got a
120
120
feet.
foot range.
You just beam that shit around?
Yep.
It is destroyed.
Okay, we got 1 left. Destroy the last pylon, I shout. Fuck him up.
Make a
Ye-
perception roll.
Perception. Hmm.
Oh, you got an 11. I didn't see that. You think you feel the blood in your neck and face rising ever so slightly.
Duh.
So now it's Rohal's turn.
I'm wondering. Oh,
Wait, Steve. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, is the spell that he's casting now a concentration spell also?
It is not.
no, it's because we came to the conclusion that it's not. We talked about that just a minute ago. Oh, look at that! How lovely. So I've like latched the door. Because you said there was a latch on the inside, yeah.
Correct. And if anybody can take their attention to the bottom of the map.
That's why I like remember to mention that I have latched the door.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. I actually rolled now produce flame and I got a 26 to hit. But I'm wondering whether I suppose I should have decided first, and
I'll let you choose.
but I wonder who it's more lucrative to shoot, because of the high roll, it would be best to aim for the. But then you said attack the
One thing
spire.
you can,
So,
one thing
I'll
you
go
can see is,
I'll go
is
for
a
it.
terrified Joseph running at the door.
Yeah, I'll deal with you soon. I'm gonna just quickly, while I see him sprinting past me, I'm just gonna throw it. Throw produce flame. It has 120. Hold on.
It's far enough, and you see the thing explode from the pressure. It was made of metal and stone, but it was frosted over and exploded
All right.
immediately when the heat counteracted it.
Sweet.
You also see the
And-
scepter in his hands explode, and Ev no longer feels the blood rising in her head.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Orion,
I just say, gotcha, girl.
guy.
Not girl. Gotcha, dude.
Dude.
And then I take let's see here. I think I'm holding a staff. Hold on. Just gonna double check that. How does the latch look? Does it have like a circular what's it called like a ring on it?
It's more of a bar, but it's got a
Like
it's
a
got
box?
it's got a hinge on the bar, so it like comes down. It's not a bar that can be removed. It's a bar that goes up and down. And it's currently
Yeah,
down.
okay. So basically I'm gonna like shove my my staff, because I'm actually holding a staff, which people might not have known. It's marked on my what's it called, D&D Beyond. I'm shoving it like so that it kind of pinches between the door and the so I can like hold it down properly, so that if the frightened Joseph tries to push me away, it's gonna be like he needs to make a proper effort to pull it out. If that makes sense, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And then I just stand there and like try to push him away from the door, and like try to calm him down. That was one hell of a. I do that as a bonus action, by the way. The shoving of the thing. Should I make a roll for like? Would it be persuasion, or would it be? Wouldn't be persuasion. It would be something else. It would be.
For what?
For trying to calm little sit down.
Oh right. Definitely would be. Let's see here. We could do
Charisma?
persuasion. Persuasion would be probably best.
Yeah. Okay.
Medicine in certain circumstances. can-
Actually, yeah, medicine would work, right? Because it's mental instability.
Yep.
Mental
I'll let
health
you choose.
is health.
I'll let you choose which one to use. Depends how you want to go about it as well.
Mental health care is
Ooh.
the brain is a physiological organ.
Yeah. Trying to understand him, trying to understand what is like making him flip out so hard, and trying to calm him down basically through that line of thinking, I guess. Line of thinking.
I guess Joseph is going like, I can't handle this. Let me out.
Yeah.
He's just
That's,
basically flipping out. He
How
has
would I
fucking,
go about? Yeah. I'm just
Like,
thinking about how I would go about
you see
saying that.
terror in his fucking eyes,
Yeah.
like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You know.
Basically, it's way better in here than out there. You have you have tons of creatures that you're running from out there. Like, just stay in here. I will fix this. I will protect you. Basically, that would require a persuasion, I guess, because it's
Yes. Make a persuasion roll, please. As soon as you say that, through there's small little bars in the door, not big enough for anyone to fit through or anything. Both of you see this ram up against the door and reach out to you repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm taking a
No.
step back.
Make an intelligence roll, Hall. The other adventurers have seen some of this, but actually no, you were possessed when this attack happened.
Oh God, is that more of those worm things?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Rohal, you know, as a druid, all that is unholy, because part of your job is to protect people from what is unholy as well. Sometimes that's a spawn of
Mhm.
Kios, and that is a zombie that is covered in necrotic worms that they fling at you, and they burrow into your skin and
Wonderful.
kind of necrotically eat away at your organs from the inside. So you know that you must stay away from the door.
Awesome.
Well, I guess
Right.
if the
I take a step back, and it's shoved in there like the staff. Yeah.
Joseph, make a will
So-
save to try to overcome your fear at this moment.
13.
13 is just enough. Just enough. You're fine.
Well, I guess after what the Rojas said, that it's better in here than out there, and seeing as that worm thing fucking reaches through a gap in the door or something,
I
I
love
guess he
those
breaks out. I guess he just fucking breaks out of it and like, yeah, takes a step back. I guess.
Imagine if you got out in that one.
I mean, Joseph still
Double
would not
panic
have.
attack.
I mean, he would not have probably gone for the door because he sees another threat there. So he might even would have jumped into the fucking fog.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like double panic attack, that one. Just
Uh,
that's actually something that some people incorporate. We had that in one of my other D&D campaigns where
Nice.
they actually the DM actually like makes a roll. I think it's a D6, and he's planned out different paths, and one would be like basically straight up suicide.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, basically.
That's
like,
definitely some horror campaign stuff right there.
yeah, no, it was really cool though, because you got people needed to pay attention, right? People got to do perception rolls and whatnot, and try to save the person if they absolutely panicked and stuff like that. You know,
Definitely.
that came in addition to being in relation to like if you had died or if you had like gone down, you got to make a roll for your mental stability over time. The more times you've gone down, the more likely you were to
Sanity is a really
panic
big
attacks
thing.
and whatnot.
Sanity is a big thing in a lot of Lovecraftian mythos as well, and games like that.
Yeah.
But Joseph, let's keep it moving. What are you gonna do on your roof?
well, Joseph is just like, I mean, I guess he has a sense of dread. Like, look, like this ice storm is still here, right?
Yes, but you see it lightening up, and it's gonna go away soon.
Well, one thing I can most definitely tell is that Joseph is like, I guess he feels dread or something. He feels useless. Like he basically does says out loud, "I don't know what to do here. I'm useless."
Can you shoot something?
That actually does remind Joseph that he has 2 fucking hand crossbows.
Joseph also hears Yvonne shout unintelligibly from the pit.
Oh,
Like, what kind of shout?
A shout of pain.
I guess that fucking pings something in his head.
we'll try to
is-
save her.
Where
We
is
gotta
the
keep
rope?
ourselves alive.
Where's the rope? Where's the rope? Where's the rope? I think the rope is on my back. Anyone have a rope that they can give me?
I do.
Give.
Give me a bitch. Well, I mean, you could just, I guess, look through my bag. I don't know how do I respond to that? Because how does that work?
You can say pull it out of my bag.
I guess.
Yeah,
Good
pull it
shout.
out of my bag. I got one.
I guess I'll take it. Shit, Famina's
I will
over there.
mark that.
I need someone
50 feet hempen rope. Quantity 0.
Joseph is going to put one, like, tie it around himself, one end, and come to here, and shout to Yvonne, what does she fucking shout? Make some noise so I can hear you where you are, and like try to pinpoint where she is.
She yelps again, and you think she's somewhere toward the center of it.
Where again? Here? I guess I'll throw a rope there. The other side of the rope.
What are you doing?
Oh fuck, hold on, I need to... moment. I was being a bit too loud. Okay, so... I'm throwing the other end of the rope where I can create...
Your mic is cutting off.
I think he's mumbling to himself.
No, I'm not mumbling to myself, I need to be quiet.
Oh.
One end of the rope is tied around me. The other end I will throw to where I heard the yelp.
Okay. You need to make a strength check because you're being pulled abruptly. You don't know why. You're being pulled
Strength.
abruptly.
Strength save.
Strength save. Yeah, actually make a strength save.
Oofed.
You get pulled into the chasm.
Can I share a theory?
Sure.
So, we weren't supposed to see the the thing that went from Golazar down here, but his connection to the individual did still persist, according to, well, the DM.
No,
Anyway,
he let go of it.
he did let go of it.
Uh-huh.
So only Lorian noticed that he willingly cut his connection to it so he can focus on other spells.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep.
All right. Understood. Because yeah, otherwise, when the spire blew up or whatever, that would have made sense. Never mind then.
Next we are on. Let me see here. So much madness going on. Who's? Oh, he's not even in the roster anymore. When I remove him from the game board, damn. I don't know whose move it was next. It was
This guy.
Jinyo. Or
Wasn't it?
maybe Gallo, yeah. Right, Gallo, okay. Gallo is... He doesn't know too much about Force Cage. He's running over and trying to free Fridgeek. Fridgeek is trying to motion through him and talk to him through the bars. That's what he's doing. Now it's Felminar's move. Felminar. Felminar.
Yeah. Oh, it's Falminar's turn. Sorry.
Hmm.
I've got somebody in crisis who's talking to me. That I'm dealing
all
with
good.
between my turns. Okay. So he's gonna go for this one to help protect the rogue from getting hit immediately.
.23 and a 22. Those both hit. The one on the left is completely destroyed. It was already injured.
Oh, okay. Was he destroyed with the first hit or the second?
The first hit. The second hit can be the next guy,
Okay.
which is a successful hit. He slashes the creature's head off and it's still fighting.
Oh no.
So that's his move, I presume. But now it's Jinyo's move.
How often can he use action surge?
I think
Okay.
it's only once per short rest. or
So-
something.
Once per long
if
rest.
if I was to get like here
Mhm.
in that square, can I attack him without being in the poison?
Yes. He's just on the brink of it, and you'd be able to reach in. But if for any reason you're grappled or grappled him or anything like that, you would be in it.
Right. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then what's 11? What is it to get across this gap? With haste.
What do you mean? What is the roll you mean?
Yeah, what do I have to roll to do that? Acrobatics or?
Oh, let's see. For a standard jump, we're gonna do athletics, and you're gonna have to beat 7.
Done.
Easy. You're on the other side.
So I jumped over. I'm going to get to here. And I am now going to do my first attack.
Yeah. I think Rakish Audacity comes into play here, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why I've run over here.
Awesome.
So I'm going to use my long sword and attack with advantage. For 12. Does that hit? Probably not.
It hits him and does no damage, unfortunately. He's wearing, now that you're up close, you can see him much more easily. He's wearing a full plate mail, but it is horribly damaged with holes in it, rusted, not cared for. So it has many openings. And it's even
So
missing
that's
some
12,
pieces.
12 hit and visit, and I did no damage, right?
Correct. You can continue
So
to hit.
I'll attack again.
Yeah.
15.
It's
Unfortunately,
radiant
no.
as well.
Very close.
Oh
but
yeah.
If
But
that makes any difference.
I don't know if that only adds to damage, I think.
The radiant wouldn't change the swing of the attack, unfortunately.
And a sandhead bonus dagger.
That actually hits. That actually, the first one to melee attack Golazar the Risen. So I'm gonna calculate that. That's 4 piercing. Not a whole lot, but I mean, if you can injure it, you can kill it.
Isn't he doing concentration spell?
Let's see. Ice Storm is not.
No.
The Cloud Kill
Anymore.
is not.
Well, okay.
And he's currently no longer using his scepter, so he's not at the moment. Also, Force Cage is not.
Did the scepter explode?
Ice Storm. Sorry, what explodes?
The scepter didn't explode.
It did, yeah. Which is why he's not doing that. The Ice Storm is now gone. Oof. Did you want to end your turn in front of him? Totally valid question. Up to you.
I don't really know where else I can go.
Also valid. I mean, there's.
Jump up to the other side of the flaming wall. I mean, he's moving it really far.
He also has haste. Keep that in mind.
He has it.
Yes.
I've moved 17. That's
This guy has haste.
Yes,
Pretty
as
bad.
mentioned
Right.
at the beginning of the fight. He just hasn't been really utilizing
Shit.
it as much. Because he's been doing mostly
Gotcha.
long-range magic shit, so he hasn't been wielding. He has a big-ass fucking sword too, though.
Uh-huh.
It's sheathed.
So if I move away, he's not going to get attack of opportunity, is he?
If you use your bonus as Joseph is not dead.
Actually, no, he
Sorry,
can't. So I've got fancy footwork. Haha.
Fancy footwork.
So when you shoot during your turn, so you learn how to land the strike and slip away. If you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make melee attacks of opportunity against you for the rest of your turn.
I love your class, dude. I love druids. Oh man, I gotta play that. I gotta do a druid sometime, and I gotta do a swashbuckler sometime. So as you dance backward, he does a low swing at your shins, and you basically leap backwards, and he misses, and you go backward.
Yeah, the swashbuckler class is particularly nasty on the, especially if you can get on top of something on its own, you can just shred it to pieces.
Absolutely. Oh man, this guy has so many spells. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oof. The options.
Do some necromancy because he's a necromancer.
You know what? That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a
Yeah.
concentration spell, and he's gonna
Hell
do
yeah.
it. He's gonna do it right on Jinyo.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
What are you doing on me? Oh, fuck's sake.
Circle of Death. A
Okay,
sphere
so
of
that
negative
dex-
energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius. I gotta crank this thing double size. Holy shit! It's not 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Oh my god.
That's a lot.
5, hold on. 5,
Let's
10,
hope it's a
15,
dexterity
20, 25,
throw.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Does it affect himself?
Also a valid question. I'm double checking that right now. That's why I'm not putting him in it. He would get resistance to it, but not be immune to it.
Each of these squares is 5 feet, is it?
Yes.
Yep.
And it's a 60-foot. I'm going back to the spell one second. Circle of Death. Where's it? God.
That's when Joseph
Here we go.
goes like,
A sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius from a point within range. That's 50-foot range. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution save. Actually, you know what? He's not even casting it on you, dude. Like, these guys are all fucked over here.
yeah, exactly. I was
He's
like,
casting it. He's casting it over here for sure.
why center it there? Why wouldn't you center it like here somewhere to get him in there too? Would you be able to do that? I mean, you could do that too, I guess, but
I'm
no,
not
further
gonna,
down.
I'm not gonna be cheap and
Further
hit.
down.
Actually, no, because it's
Okay.
either Gallo or Jinyo. He's gonna aim at Jinyo because Jinyo is more of an immediate threat.
Okay.
So, and this is also gonna give him more mobility to move around. Golazar, that is. So he's gonna go for Lorien, Falminar, and Jinyo with this 60-foot sphere. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage
What
on a successful
was
one.
it throw? Was it dexterity?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Circle of death. You feel that
Yeah.
sickness in your stomach when you enter the room, but twice as much through your entire body. I'm gonna roll the damage now, and you guys tell me if you made the save or not. 7 is not gonna. Both of you are taking it. If you can roll for Falminar, Ev, I'd appreciate that.
Oh sure, yeah.
That is
Are
24.
you fucking kidding me?
That's gonna be a 24 full and half if you make the Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm nearly dead, guys.
How much health do you have?
2.
I also have 2 health
Two before or 2 after this?
2 after.
after.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a
Well, then you're not dead.
concentration, so it lasts, I think, as long as I'm concentrating.
As long as he concentrates on it. Yeah.
Because it's, yeah. All right. Let's see here. Each creature in that area. It doesn't say anything about entering it or starting a turn on it, which is making me wonder. I'm gonna pull that up. So let me see if I have that correct. Because it's actually an important thing to look up. Circle of Death. Is it instantaneous or is it? I'm sorry, it's not concentration. It's just a one-time instantaneous. So it's a one-time hit. Thankfully, because that would fucking end you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's not gonna be there after this. It's
Correct. I accidentally had concentration written on that. I don't know why. Sorry. So yeah, that is a one-time hit and it is already gone. That just fucked you guys up. So please write in damage under your current HP.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know you're juggling 2 character sheets. Appreciate it. So
I
now we're gonna move
already
on
did it
to-
for both of them. Yeah.
So that was Golazar's main play. He's going to remain in that poison cloud. He's kind of nestled in there. He likes that spot. So now we're going to move on to Lorien's play once you're done entering the damage.
I'm done entering the damage. Alright. Well, I'm in a bit of a pickle because anything else hitting me is gonna kill me.
Do you have any health potions? I know your backpack's
that's-
full of all kinds of
that's-
goodies.
That's what I'm looking for right now, Steve. I
Excellent.
think I do have a health potion.
I think I do too. Of greater
Mhm.
healing even.
I have a greater healing potion. I'm gonna take. I have
Okay,
2 of them. I'm gonna take 1. Do you know the roll on that by any chance?
What rule?
Like, the greater healing potion.
What about it?
What-
It's
Well, I
44
rolled
plus
for
4.
4d4 plus.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Ah,
But two
ah.
two
Could've
hit
been better.
points.
Could have been better, but so Lorien, you
Um,
get 12 HP, better than nothing.
Okay.
You are in
Those
a
are-
pickle, to
Those
say
are
the least.
expensive, but that's why they're expensive. Because when you need them, they're there for you.
Yeah, that was not the best.
Also, a
but-
little note for you guys.
Yep.
Joseph's backpack is there. You probably can see it. You never know what you want.
Did you say that you dropped your backpack there? 'Cause I don't recall that.
Yes.
Yeah, he did say
Last
that.
time.
Really? Okay, shit.
Last,
I'll put an
last-
actual token there. Nicely played.
Yeah.
I shall allow
He's
it.
been mentioning it a number of times as well.
That's fair.
He has
I'm
mentioned
juggling
it
a
a
shit
few
ton. My
times.
brain is like in like 20 tabs right now. You know. how
I
it
don't
is.
know what I should do for my next turn. I know honesty.
I will recommend that. I will say this party as a collective has so many fucking amazing items. So when it's not your turn, if you don't know what to do or strategize, just take a look at your items too, because you guys have some amazing shit that could aid you. For example, that health potion. All right, there's his bag. I put a token there. Okay, so Lorien, are you doing anything else? That was one main action.
I'm gonna, as my main action.
Actually, drinking potion is sometimes allowed as a bonus. It's a bonus. I'll do a bonus action. Yeah, fuck it. It's a bonus action.
Okay. Well, thank you. Well, all right. Wait. Let me just Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm gonna move over just so that we're spread out a little more. So that he can't like hit all of us at once as easily. And then I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on him 3 times on Golazar.
Okay. Remind me, what's the range on that?
120 feet. So I'm
Excellent.
well within range. I checked. That's what that measured.
Scorching Ray, and it does not have any dex shit, does it?
Nope.
No, that's a ranged spell attack. So 25, right? So 19, 17, 25. Let's have a look here.
Yep.
All of them hit. So 17 damage, right?
575.
Yeah,
17.
17.
Awesome. That is a good play. That's a good spell. Shit.
Yeah.
Minus 17. There we go. Yeah, he's getting battered. He's getting battered. If Lorien is done, I'm actually gonna go a little out of turn. We're gonna go to Joseph's move in the chasm.
Oh shit.
Joseph, make a perception roll.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Still panicking.
Wow, another fucking 6? Are you joking me? Another 6.
Joseph, you see that. Let me get a token here to represent what you see. Let me just adjust this.
Yo,
see
did you get thrown down?
You see that Yvonne is on her last leg there. She can't even basically move. You think that her leg broke on the fall. And you recognize that this beast is preparing for another charge attack. And you believe that it's going to charge and take her down the pit with an engulf. So this is a point in the campaign where you're gonna have to make a decision whether you want to let them plummet or attempt with a dexterity save to knock her out of the way, or try to both knock out of the way. What are you going to do?
I was the
And what is your HP out of curiosity?
37.
37, okay.
So my idea would have been to try to knock me and Yvonne out of the way of that charging beast.
Okay. So you're gonna have to use, these squares are not accurate in size. Each square is about 10 feet. So you're gonna have to run about 20 feet and then move your last 10 feet of movement with, I'll let you choose whether you want to make, because it's more of a strength check. It's more of a strength check. Because you have to lift her and move her out of the way. But if you're gonna push her, it's gonna be a dex save. So strength check if you want to move both of you out of the way. Dex save if you want to move just her out of the way.
So this could mean actual death. I still have the rope connected around me, right?
You have, yes, you have the rope still on your waist. It's kind of dangling behind you.
Let me think for a moment.
Also, is this rope from your inventory? How long is it? Is it hempen? Is it silk?
I think it was hempen and 50 feet, Rohal.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, let me think about this. My dexterity is fucking +6, so I could save her with a bigger possibility.
And while you think about it, I'll let you
Can
take
I?
a look at it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Would Yvonne be still able to hold on to another end of the rope?
You have no idea. She has one arm and she's bleeding. And she looks unable to walk.
What pulled him down?
He thinks that the creature pulled him down. He's not sure though. He had a really poor perception roll. Or for all he knows, she tried to climb up and the creature pulled her down. He's uncertain. You want to take a round to think about it, I'll allow it since this is happening on a different battle map.
Okay.
That way it won't interfere with the battle up there. And nobody up there can really know what's happening down here and affect it. Because that would be meta. Unless you guys are like, oh, what's going on? Anyway, so now we're going to go back to Roll Hall's move.
Scroll down. There we go. Well, can I use a bonus action to look through here?
Sure.
I would just run up,
Yeah.
look through it, and
I'll tell you what you
do
see.
I see?
I'll look for you, Joseph. One second.
Ravage through it.
Right. So just rummaging through with the 6 seconds that you have doing a round, you roughly see a few sets of clothes, a few mundane objects, thieves' tools, a small leather-bound journal. You rummage through a few other things that don't really catch your eye, like a crossbow and dagger and some other small things. You do see a small wand. I don't know if your character knows what that is. And you see 2 small figurines. You see the goggles of the knight, which you are familiar with. You see a
One
good bow that
moment.
you gave him.
Steve.
Mhm.
Everything that is equipped
Right,
on
that's right.
on my
That
character,
stuff is equipped,
everything
right.
is unequipped. It's in my
That's true.
backpack.
That is true. So things with a check are equipped. My mistake. Yeah, you see a bunch of mundane things like a bedroll, a couple of iron keys, an ale. A flail, a magical flail. You see a rod, a magical rod. I don't know if you know what it does, and a lute. Those are the main things
Gotcha.
that catch your eyes. You kind of rummage through.
Shred is a wicked death tune.
I'm just gonna shrug and, well, hit a nat 20 on my Pretty's Flame. Not good damage though. I'm gonna just throw it at the fucker.
It goes on. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the?
Really shit
Is that
throw.
done by a spell attack roll?
It's yeah, hit DC, which was a nat 20, so 27.
Oh, okay. Not 20. Definitely hits. Yeah. What's the damage?
Yeah. 19, which is a bit of a shame
Oh.
because it was 178
Dude, 19 is amazing.
3.
What the hell?
on that. Yeah,
I always
but, I mean,
underestimate that
considering-
spell. Holy crap.
Considering what I could have gotten, it would have been, you know.
I've never underestimated that
still.
spell again. That spell was phenomenal. Holy crap.
Yeah, the Produce Flame was fucking amazing.
What else are you doing? Anything else? Any movement?
So, fuck, I used up my bonus action looking through that.
I will say that before you moved
I-
over there, you also saw hordes moving much closer to the door and horses, but they haven't moved to the horses yet.
Yeah, okay. I will just, I suppose, take my one of the 2 potions of greater healing that I still have out of my backpack and hold it in my hand since I can't really throw it over here yet.
Yeah, that's totally doable.
Yeah. Since I don't have
You
a
could
bonus
try
action.
to shout to Jinyo if you like, to at least alert him.
Yeah, that's actually
Up to you.
good. How far can I moved 1, 2, 3. Suppose. How far is this?
From yours. So it's like, you did like, that's about a 30 full movement from your
How
starting
far can you
position.
throw? How far?
I
would
like to be
able
pretty generous
throw?
with that. I would say you're close enough to make an attempt. I I would say that
Yeah.
a dex roll of like 1 would fuck your world up, but like generally anything higher than a 4 would be at least make
Okay.
it across the pit.
He needs to catch it, but then again, he has haste, so I'd assume that it would basically be a catch, whatever. Whatever.
I will say
okay.
that the
Yeah.
glass of the flask is much hardier than a regular bottle, so you don't
Okay,
think
yeah.
it would shatter even if it hit the stone.
Okay.
Generally, I like to make magic potions a little bit sturdier.
Yeah. Gotcha. So basically,
you
I yell
throwing
to
to me?
Jinyo.
He's gonna try to
I'm
get.
gonna
Sorry.
I'm gonna throw you. It's gonna heal you with 4. What was it? 4d4 or 4d6?
But for the
Plus
greater, I
4.
think it's a 44 plus something.
4d4. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
But not right now. I need to throw in my next turn, I
44
guess,
plus
because
4.
I can't because of the Sorry.
Okay, so moving on, we're going to Gallo's move. Gallo recognizes that Jinyo's in trouble. He's going to make an attempt to fire one of his special arrows. I should have been on top of this. Let me see which one he's going to use. He's going to use... Shit. He's going to use a smoke arrow to blind Golazar.
Doesn't happen to have any heal arrows, does he?
No. That'd be great. I'm going to use this yellow circle to represent a smoke cloud. His arrow does not hit Golazar, but it hits next to him, producing smoke, giving you a little bit more leeway to move out of the way, Jinyo. It'll make it impossible for him to target you with things that require line of sight. And then moving along, it's Falminar's move.
The Eva, you need to control as the Falmaner.
Lorian, Ev, you're controlling
Yes.
Falminar.
Oh,
He's
I'm
currently
sorry.
battling 3 very weak skeletons.
I thought that this one was dead.
It's
No, I
It-
killed this
Very-
one that was
No,
there.
the one.
No,
you're seeing.
I
nearly dead.
Falminar killed this one.
This
and then
this
hit
one. I
this
think
one.
I think there was another one that was dead, right? I think
No, it was
I-
this. He had 3 left. He killed this one here, and you never
3
deleted it and
left.
put the skeleton in the way.
Okay.
And then he hit this one for
I could be mistaken. I'm dishing out a lot of stuff here. So yeah.
yeah. He hit that one for
I actually forgot to do the skeleton
10
attacks.
damage.
They're hold on. They're attacking for 1, 2, 3. So
Okay.
he's got what's his AC? It's like 18 or something.
Yeah.
So only one of them hits him, and he's taking
Okay.
only 3 piercing damage. Very manageable.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Now.
Okay, so
Falminar can do
now
his
it's his
stuff.
turn. He's gonna hit this boy again, hopefully.
So this guy was hit once, right? This one was hit before?
Yeah, it was hit for 10 damage.
Got it. Okay.
And now he's hit him for 11.
Got it. He's super explodes. The bones fly everywhere
Okay.
and dust just rattles in the air.
And now Falminar is just gonna turn his ass this way. Okay, don't forget to remove this and put thing.
Yep. Got you.
And he's gonna swing on that guy, but
10 does not hit. The
Okay.
skeleton does a lean back.
Ah!
Like he just don't care. Golazar does one of his legendary actions out of turn.
God
Howdy, partner. Gotta keep the beefy boy busy.
guess
The
so.
3 more skeletons arise. Now we're moving on to Jinyo's play. Jinyo with the 2 HP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I am. So.
Don't fuck up a backflip. That could do 2 damage to you.
What I want to do is light my oil flask and throw it at Gondar.
Nice. Golazar.
So, Golazar, sorry. How do I go about doing that?
that would be your dexterity throw.
So I just roll dex, do I?
I don't know, but you'd get
16. Does that count, Steve?
Well, it doesn't hit him directly, but it does an area effect damage. So it'll burst into flame, and the burst flame will hit him.
depends on where he aims, right?
Well, obviously I'm aiming for him, like here.
Are you aiming at his chest? Are you aiming at his feet? Are you aiming?
Well,
At his head?
like,
Well-
waist, feet area.
The attack roll
Okay.
is assuming that he's going for a direct hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not going for a direct hit, then the splash damage may not even hit him, so to speak.
Well, yeah, I'm going to throw it at him.
Yep.
With the intention of hitting him to hit the floor.
So he's going to make a dex saving throw. However, the fire will remain there for, I'll say 1d4 rounds. So I'm going to roll that first before I do anything. It's going to stay there for 1 round. Unfortunately, that was a 1.
Okay.
And then he's going to do dex save. And what is your attack? It was a 16, right?
My armor class.
No, never mind. So yeah,
Oh,
that'll burn him.
yeah.
That'll burn him because he's at a disadvantage. He doesn't see what's happening. So he's going to take this turn 1d8. I'm going to roll that.
All right. If I was to run and try and jump this gap, how big is that going to be?
Let me just write this in. 1d8. Sorry.
Why don't
which
you
gap?
just?
This one.
Um.
I've got haste. So.
Well, you are a swashbuckler, and you are still hasted. Is that correct? How many rounds has it been?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think-
correct.
2 or 3.
That's 10 rounds. I don't think we've gone through 10.
That's 2 athletic checks with advantage. So
It
you're
already-
gonna have,
Would it
you're
be
gonna
the
have to
same?
get
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get above a 7 on both those with advantage. That one's gonna be a lot harder. That's a much further jump.
Right. So I'll run to
Still doable,
to here then. Do
Okay.
athletics check.
With advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Do that one.
Alright, then.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
And,
fine. This one you make it
Now you can do a
Quadruple
backflip.
backflip over that one.
easy.
And then I'm going to run to
Okay.
the bag.
So
Wait,
that
did
is
there-
now exposing yourself to an attack, unless you use your bonus action for. You can
Wait.
use your bonus action for
So
disengage.
can I
You can use,
not just run further away?
You can just use bonus action disengage when you move past him.
Yeah, I want to get to the Sid's bag and see if he's got any health potions.
Well, since you have haste, you can because that would be another action that you can use with haste.
All right, so okay. So
Well,
I'll
I
use
mean,
my.
you could run to me and just.
He
Well,
did shout. He did shout. He has a healing potion for you. So you do.
All
have
right.
that
Well,
entire
I'll
turn.
use my dodge to run from that guy.
It would be
that's
disengaged,
fine.
but I got you. Yeah, you can make it
Yeah.
to the roll. Just
Okay.
barely. That's I think just barely 60. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll drink the health potion.
That's
Is
actually
that-
doable with your haste because of haste.
4d.
That's
was it?
4d4 plus 4. Sorry, 4d4
What?
plus 4. I can do it.
Roll 4. 2d4. 10, 14,
Great, 14. Excellent. That actually makes a big difference.
16 hit points.
We're gonna swing back to Joseph's play. Also, what happened to the music?
I've still got. No, I don't have anything else. Do I? I have another action
There
now.
we go. Oh, you have another what? You have another action?
Yeah, because I'm hasted.
Coyote.
Let's see. Yeah,
What is a
I'll
bot
say
doing in here?
drinking the potion was a bonus. Go ahead. What else are you gonna do?
Crossbow to this guy.
Sorry, where are you going?
I'm
You're
just
going-
shooting someone with my
Oh, you're
crossbow.
shooting. Yeah, go do it.
Yeah.
What's the attack roll?
18.
18. That's a successful hit, and the damage is 4.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll get my longsword out again, and I'm ready to go.
Vinyo's on fire this fight. Let's see what's happening with Joseph. Joseph, have you made a decision?
I've constructed multiple things in my head, but the first I want to ask, so to get both of us out of the way was the strength one, right? But what if I run, launch myself at Yvonne, and try to use my momentum to get us both of the way? Would that work? And
That
what
would
way
be the strength, because literally lunging at her might actually hurt her, because if you're literally tackling her that way. But if you kind of run and try to like slide her, that's a strength check, because you're kind of moving while lifting somebody who's injured.
And that would, and after that, I would still have some movement left, right?
If each square is about 10 feet, and if your normal movement is 30 feet, that'll get you just out of the way of that square that she's in.
Then I have another question.
Moving, carrying someone is half the movement speed.
Yeah, but since these squares are a little off, I'm gonna say that it's just outside of the square,
Then I
which
want
would be
to
less than
ask,
5 foot. Less than a 5 foot difference.
And I would want to ask.
Besides, he has the ability as a rogue to have the dash option, which doubles your movement speed. which is totally
Yeah.
within
Well,
his
he's
ability.
using his ability or like his turn to lift person. So
But dash would be a bonus action. It's either dash, dodge,
Okay,
or
alright,
disengage.
well then.
Yep.
So my question is that, so ball
I'm gonna go
bearings,
out for a smoke.
Go for it, man.
so ball bearings, right? Does it make, if I throw it in front of him, ball bearings, does it make it hard, like difficult terrain, or does it make it slide?
It would be considered difficult terrain, I think, according to the rules. Let me see.
Will it
Ball
slow it down?
bearings. I'm checking up on ball bearings. I think it would be difficult terrain. It would be a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, fall prone. But you also risk that if you throw it poorly, the ball bearings could be close to Yvonne as well. It has to be a precise throw of the ball bearings.
So here are the two ideas I have.
Because it's not like you're
constructed
dropping
in-
them where you're standing, you're chucking them somewhere
So
further.
the two things I thought about. One would be to run next to Yvonne, use my, what was it again? Fast hands to use an object, so throw the ball bearings in front of the beast using my sleight of hand, I think, and then try to use some strength to get her out of the way. Or I would use my dexterity to slide her out of the way, and then fucking drop down and hold onto the ledge so that the beast would just fly over me. Which also would put me in more danger, because then I need to get myself back up again.
You also know that this creature is capable of engulfing. So it would be potentially a good play, but you're not sure. It could go awry depending on your
I mean,
performance.
if he's charging, right, and if I drop off the ledge and hold onto the ledge with my hands, right?
That would be an acrobatics. Yep, it's acrobatics to do the hang, and then we would see if he's able to do a roll that would grab you or not. So
Okay. Joseph runs at Yvonne.
it's about
Tries
20
to
feet.
push her out of the way with the dexterity.
Okay. 12.
Wait. Was that? Was I supposed to throw a save?
Yes. If you're
Okay.
choosing to only move her out of the way.
Am I successful with that?
Barely.
I guess next I will. That's an acrobatics check, right?
Yes.
23.
You successfully hang. Okay. So now the creature going to make 2 maul attacks as it runs past you. It has the creature has multi-attack. If either of them hit you, you're gonna have to make
Bonus action disengage.
no, that's not what's happening. Disengage is you
I know.
moving out of its range of attack. If either of them hit you, it would be considered a grab, and you'll have to make a contested strength. If you fail, you're engulfed by the creature, which means you're plummeting with it. So I'm gonna do the first attack is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
So we're making opposed strength checks now. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure I do this right. I forget if it's athletics or strength. I think it's the same thing. Okay, this creature's making its strength roll. Make a strength roll. Make a strength roll.
Just a usual strength roll.
Yeah, this creature has a 9. It rolled a 9. Make your strength roll.
15.
It plummets. Whee! We will go to the next turn while you think about that.
That was
near
that was
death experience.
lucky.
So we have...
Considering you got like fucking 6s
Whose
constantly.
turn it was? Falmarge did his shit. It's Golazar's turn, I think.
Yeah, probably. Could
Alright,
you
Golazar's-
go back to the?
Oh, I didn't drag you
I
guys.
still
Sorry,
s-
I dragged, but I forgot to drag you guys. Silly me.
Mhm.
Okay. This smoke is gone. Golazar's.
Hold on, is the initiative order changed because Joseph jumped down into the pit?
When I removed him, I forgot where he was on the standing, so I just kind of handled him separately.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Golazar's moving
That's
with haste. He's gonna make a dex save on this jump here. Please don't fall, Golazar. That would not be cool. 23, thank you. He's just running straight up to Falmanar and doing a shocking grasp
Yeah.
on.
1d8 for the lightning.
Yeah, so it's only 4 damage because I rolled it already. So,
Did you
Yeah.
do the roll for advantage though?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, wait, so I rolled the damage twice, is what you're saying?
No. So because Falmanar's wearing metal armor, right?
Right.
Because it's
I
an
get the better
electric
of two- I get
spell.
the better of 2 rolls, right?
Yeah, to hit. So you roll. If you roll 18, that hits. You still roll again just in case you get in that 20.
No, yeah. No. He only gets 4 damage.
Take my turn. Back
Well,
out.
actually, no. I got a good idea here. Yeah. No.
See-
You take your turn in a second.
Guys, let me just see what Ev has to say real quick. What's up, Ev?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Thank you. See my rolls. I already used my last scorching ray there.
Oh, great. So you're shooting Golazar, right?
Yeah, I'm shooting Golazar.
Oh yeah, I'm just like keeping track of everything. So there's a lot of shit on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of them hit. So that's gonna be
Okay.
10 damage to him.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty worn down now. I think you guys are getting pretty close to taking him out.
Wow, 16
Wait.
doesn't hit.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
16 does
Didn't
not
it hit
no.
before?
No,
Okay, I thought it hit before.
not that I'm aware of. I think maybe Junior might have done the area effect with the.
I hit
makeshift
him
Molotov.
I hit him for 16, and it hit him but did no damage. So it like glanced off or whatever,
Oh yeah, I did a
Okay, right.
some flavor text on that shit. All right.
So it's my turn then, I guess, unless you
Mhm.
want to continue with something else.
Nope, your turn. Go ahead.
Ev. Oops, I just moved my character a little
No.
bit. There we go.
Nope.
Okay, I take out the other potion, shove it into. Wait, how much health do you have? That's a little bit metagaming, but
I've got 16 HP,
yeah, out of
34, 32.
oh. Okay, so I use second level spell Cure Wounds. There we go. That's going to be a 10 heal. I shove the healing potion in your hand, the second one. There we go, used up that. And then I take 4 of my, what are they called? Clarity of Mind potions and munch them up. No, I just drink them.
Nice.
And that will give me a 4th level spell. There we go. And then I back up a little bit and stand here.
Nice, man. Got a team healer over here.
Stand back here. And yeah, so you add 10 health to your character.
God damn, that's a good heal.
And also the potion.
So can I take the potion now, or do I have to do that on my turn?
Can I force feed him? Or as a bonus action, can I feed him? Actually, I suppose I need to give it to him, but
You
I'm
have to
eating
give it to
the...
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I give it to him, and then I eat the things on my...
Yeah, great
bonus
healing
action, I guess.
potion. I've got that.
Golazar does something on a turn again with a legendary action. He pulls out a long sword that is also completely frosted over. You don't believe it has anything to do with the pylons. And he makes a swing at Falmanar, who is completely surrounded. It's a 21 to hit. I didn't even roll a second time.
Bonus action.
And the damage is 6 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic. A total of 12 damage on Falmanar.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to do the skeletons. Oh my god, Falmanar's surrounded. I'll be honest with you, they're probably...
Did I take my turn?
Your
Yeah, I
turn is
did.
not... No, well, you're gonna go after Falmanar.
Yeah.
I have to do Gallo as well.
This is a legendary.
Oh, I
wanna
see. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if these skeletons hit Falmer. He's got a pretty high AC. First one misses. Next one from the left misses.
There's so many
Next one
fucking
from the
skeletons.
left does hit. Just imagine like he's surrounded and they're all just stabbing at his armor.
Yeah.
I gotta show Jinyo his armor. It's somewhere in the. There's too many documents. I'll show that.
I
This
can't
hit
get
does-
close enough to use Rakish Audacity. either.
This
is
hit
gonna be
does
hard.
this hit does 7 piercing. Lorian, so please mark that for him. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm marking it. He's
1,
he's
2.
seriously bloody.
So
Falmer
those were
is-
3 hits. He has 2 more that are trying to slash at him right now.
Okay.
Short sword. Oh my gosh, this might finish him. This was a 23 to hit. The damage on this one is 7 piercing.
Is what?
7 piercing.
Okay.
And then the last one hits his armor. Does not finish the attack. It hits his
Falmer
armor.
is wavering on his feet. He's covered in blood, like bleeding everywhere.
I should give him the
Need
potion.
him there.
What'd you
Well,
say?
So
No, you need. I think we're gonna finish Golazar in the next setup of abilities, especially with my ability. He's gonna be. We just need Falmanar to stand there because you're gonna get advantage on Golazar, and you're
I won't.
also.
Because there's creatures next to him. So now that the swashbuckler is really good at killing like
No, it's next
isolated
to-
targets from angles. If there's another creature within 5 feet, and they're literally all within 5 feet of each other.
Gallo
Does it
pulls
give
out
you
his
advantage?
longbow +1 and
No.
shoots directly into Golazar's back, dealing a significant amount of damage. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. It's Falmanar's.
Wait, does it? Wait, when he is surrounded, you're automatically gonna get advantage anyway. Like not surrounded, but one person behind him and one person in front of him.
Are you
Well, I
talking
mean, I'll
to
get the-
Jinyo?
Yeah, he's talking
So-
maybe, yeah, but my sneak attack damage doesn't count into play, is what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha. Well, okay, I see.
I think if the enemy is surrounded by allies of the enemy, then it doesn't work. But if the enemy is not surrounded by allies,
Rakish Audacity doesn't work if there's another creature next to them, basically.
he's got to be.
That's why I
the
went
enemy's-
straight
enemy's
for him
gotta
when
be
he was on
surrounded.
his own.
That was
Yeah.
smart. Risky, but smart.
Yeah, I nearly died for it, but
Because I take monster builds and I don't always let you know what they are by renaming them. So like you have no fucking clue what this guy's capable of. So that was risky. But
I think
mean,
he's some kind of lich.
I'll tell you afterward. A lich would be way more powerful than this. But I'll tell you
Yeah,
what it
that's
is
why
after.
I think you've scaled one, but
Well, I'll tell you what it is after. It's totally a legitimate guess, but it's not. Okay, it's Falmanar's move. Lorian, what would you like to do?
Okay. Oh, Falmanar is gonna
Do what
hit
he does
Golazar
best.
Yep.
as hard as he can.
Yep. Yeah, you guessed it.
Ah,
He's gonna swing and he's gonna swing.
what a surprise. The fighter swings
Screaming.
with his two-handed weapon again.
Screaming and bleeding everywhere. I say, trying to finish one goddamn motherfucking sentence. Anyway, so he hit him for 25 damage.
I'm a little bit upset that Falmanar gets all the glory all the time, but he
Oh my god.
crashes the battle axe down through the center of the 3 skulls, splitting the entire wizard in 2. And the wizard's frosty longsword also shatters and explodes. All of the undead around him drop to a pile of bones around him. And all of the zombies outside, which were just about to consume the horses, also drop to the ground as lifeless, rotting corpses.
Stinky.
Moist.
Super moist.
Well played, boys and girls.
Falmanar was about to get fucking owned.
Yeah.
So are we
Falmanar
out
is
of-
I think we would have fucked Golazar over because I was just gonna use 4th level spell Moonbeam. Like,
I will-
right over here.
I will say briefly before you do anything else that he was a scaled down Skull Lord. They're called Skull Lords. You can have a look at that
Ah.
in your downtime.
I will
So-
have a look at.
Yeah.
I might use those. They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
The
I
clouds
did
are
scale it
good.
down quite a bit though. They would have been way harder. But anyway,
What challenge rating is that? Skull Lord.
I can't remember. I think it was like a 10 or something. But then again, there's like 7 party members, all level 7. So you know what I mean. You
yeah,
gotta
the
scale it
challenge
to.
rating's really weird. It's like it takes.
Challenge 15.
At the moment, you're all out of initiative now. including Joseph.
I'm gonna give Thalmanar the greater healing potion that I had and be like, you need this probably more than I do. And I don't know.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's 13.
I don't know if I have more rope. Does anyone have rope?
I do. I have like 60 foot of silk rope,
You can check my bag, but
and the grapple hook is still somewhere lying around on the floor, is it not? Or did the skull fall off?
Steve.
Yeah,
the
the
skull fell.
did
The
fall off.
grappling hook. I don't remember what you were doing with that. I
Steve,
think you still have it.
Steve.
What's up? What's
So-
up, Joseph?
Will Joseph be able to get back up the ledge? He's still hanging out there.
Will Joseph be able to get back up? You're able to shout to them from where you are.
But he's hanging on the ledge by his fingers. That's what he's saying.
Oh fuck. Good point. Make. Ooh. One second, everybody. I forgot that he was still hanging.
This is where he dies.
You need to. you need to make one roll, and it is. You got to make above a 7, and you may die or live. It's an athletics roll. Make the roll now. Yvonne cannot help you. She's too fucked up.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
He does a front flip off of the edge of the cliff.
You don't do a front flip off the edge of the
Fucking-
cliff, but you pull yourself up so hard and kick yourself up that you literally fly up to your feet.
Secret
what a
to my
fucking
success, stock
badass.
slides in the blood.
Damn, dude. And you didn't have to use an inspiration or anything.
I didn't have inspiration.
I know. Tell you what, you get inspiration.
Just really
Um,
good to see Yvonne. Like, what's her state?
you see that one of her legs, the bone's shattered. She's not able to walk on it, and you see that she's alive. She's in stable condition, but she's like on the brink of death. Like, if she got hit anymore, she would die. And you definitely handled that situation as good as the rolls get. So it could have been a lot worse in a lot of different ways.
So she's stable right now.
Correct. She's conscious and stable, yeah. She's not bleeding out. But she has a broken leg in more than one spots, and she's in no fighting condition. It's gonna be difficult getting her up by the rope. You're definitely gonna need some help. Some of the guys are gonna have to help you or something. You might want to call for help because they have no fucking clue where you are.
Well,
You kind of know where they are, but you know.
We don't know if he's alive.
They
We just
fell
know
into a
he's
mysterious like mist.
it gives her a minor healing potion.
Okay. What is that roll again? 5e minor healing potion. Potion. 2d4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. 7 HP. Awesome.
Is Golazar, is his haste ability not concentration?
You believe that he took a potion because he was casting
Gotcha.
concentration spells
Understood.
or other magical item.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. That's the GIF. So what do you all want to do? You have the freedom of thought and
Is
movement.
there anything left of Golazar?
Yeah. His body is crumpled, but
Can I go see if there's any loot on him? Like over here.
sure.
Where the fuck am I token now?
Pull up some of that. So Jinyo's going in first, yeah? Okay. You find a circlet, which is like a thing you wear on the head. You also kind of look over the body. You see that the scepter's no longer with him. You didn't really catch when it exploded earlier. You see a few little trinkets in a satchel that he was wearing as well. You see a tattered drawing of, and then as you take it out, you see everyone around you can see it. It's a tattered drawing of Diranor Urwell, which was Diranor's wife, his brothers. Yeah, you get Elarian, which was Diranor and Urwell's daughter, and you see Senvin, who's Golazar with them, back when he was more normal and with them standing under an apple tree. You also see a manual of blood magic. And as you page through it briefly, you see that it's a basic description of blood magics, and deeper reading can maybe reveal more. You also find a teddy bear with Elarian embroidered on its belly, realizing that this was the child's soul that he was trying to save, his niece's soul. And since Lorien is right there and knows a bit about magical items, make an Arcana roll, Lorien.
Okay.
And also,
Okay.
Rollhall make an Arcana roll as well.
Fuck's sake.
So Lorien, you're not really sure, but you see a really fanciful ring on his body. You're not really sure what it does, but you know it's something that wizards use to channel energy. And Rollhall,
I'm
you
gonna
also
take that and identify it.
are
So
you
mind?
are you using Identify now?
I can ritual cast it if people want to rest, but I don't have to do it right this moment.
But I think we need to get Joseph back up here. Or
Yeah.
find
So
Joseph.
yeah, don't do it quite yet, I think is the consensus.
Yeah.
And then you also find the circlet, which without a roll, Rollhall and Lorien know to be the circlet of souls. It's a necromancy item which you believe contains the soul of Illyrian, the soul of Diurnal Cromvale's daughter, the niece of Senvin Cromvale, also known as Golazar, the one girl's soul that could potentially lead Diurnor away from bringing the Ancient One into the world to destroy it, something that could be used as a bargaining chip, so to speak. Your soul is in the circlet, you believe.
I'm
Contained in
gonna
an
go ahead
object.
and slip that in my bag of holding and have the Homunculus watch over it, if you guys don't mind.
In your inventory, label Circle of Souls with Elarian, that's double L. Ellerian. Very important quest item. Okay,
What was
so
in that sack of trinkets?
say again. Sorry. Oh,
Do you
it-
have sacks of trinkets? Can I grab that? What's in it?
yeah. So you get the tattered drawing of the family members. You get the manual of blood magic, and you get a teddy bear. I know it's not maybe what you were looking for, but you know, these are what he was
All
carrying.
right.
Yeah.
Tattered drawing of.
It's a drawing of Golazar's family, which you don't have to write, but I'll repeat, was Diranor, which is his brother, Urwell, which was his brother's wife, Elarian, which was their daughter, and then himself, Senvin. And now that you're all kind of able to catch a breath and look at things more carefully, you notice that some of the skeletons are wearing what appear to be pilgrim-like clothing.
Sorry, you said a teddy
so-
bear.
The teddy bear has the name Elarian embroidered on its belly.
What was the third thing?
Sorry?
What was the third thing? The manual of blood magic.
Yeah, Manual of Blood Magic. That should suffice in your inventory. You can just write that. So anyone can make a history check on the pilgrimage clothing. And I'll assume that Jinyo is helping Joseph up with a rope, and they've tied a makeshift fucking whatever it's called,
Next.
one of those gurneys or whatever the fuck you call them. We can allow that. I don't want to have to roll and like you guys fall and she dies. And, you know.
That'd be unfortunate.
That would be quite unfortunate.
So we're doing history rolls?
Yeah, if you want to. It's up to you. And let's get Joseph's. Joseph, you can drag your own token in there if you want, because
How far is the drop from there?
I clearly didn't.
The drop was about 6 meters. No, it's a lot. About meters. It's about 5 meters. No, about 10 meters.
I've
Yeah.
got 90 feet of silk rope, so that's.
You're fine. You're fine. Lorien, did you also want to do historian roll? These guys had shitty, horrible history rolls.
Sure. I'll give it a whirl. My rolls have been hella bad. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Not one. Two
Joseph,
in a
you're
row.
also welcome to do a history roll. Anybody? If not, then nobody really knows what that's all about. But regardless of whether you know what it's about or not, you believe that some of these bodies were not paladins, You believe that some of these people might have been people here to raid and stop Golazar themselves, and he was using their deceased skeletal bodies as minions. But you're not
Oh,
really
that's
sure
so nice.
what you're not really sure what their purpose is or what the skeletal remains represent. Yeah. So here you all are.
There's
Alive
thumbs up.
for now.
That is excellent.
And the rift still remains open, you believe, somewhere ahead of you.
I do
Plague.
assume that these creatures don't really look like they have anything of interest.
They have a lot of basic unkempt armor, like a lot of really poorly maintained chainmail, and like rusted over weapons. You do believe that the pilgrims had slightly neater gear, but you don't notice anything of value on them.
Gotcha.